I'm Director of Innovation Services for Euro Consultants and Director of Eit Urban Mobility Reach Hub Greece.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Evangelos Mitsakis. I'm Research Director at the Hellenic Institute for Transport, which is a transport research center. But I'm also Managing Director of Deep Traffic, which is a spin-off company on traffic management. And actually, I have been through that process myself a few years ago.
Oh, really? Thank you for being here.
So, hello, good morning. I'm Violeta. I'm Investment Associate at Eit Urban Mobility. Happy to be here.
Thank you for joining us. It's our pleasure to have you. So we will kick off the day with the pictures of Urban Mobility stream. This stream will last till 2:45. And after that, we can have a 10 minutes break for coffee and networking so we can mingle and know each other. Allow me to share with you a few general rules. Please, whoever is going to present, please step on this cross sign that I'm standing on. So because it's an online streaming as well, it's a live streaming, so this is the perfect spot. And each team has 4 minutes to present. And then I would kindly interrupt you to stop. So you've got the timer there. You can have a look at the timer. Keep your eye on the timer. And for the esteemed jury members, there's 4 minutes for the Q&A. So let's get started. The first team is Billboy. Billboy, Gabrielle, please join me. Good luck.
Hello, everybody. Oh, can I switch?
I did see it.
Oh, okay. Hello, everybody. What are all those people doing? They are trying to commute sustainably. They are reducing CO2, noise pollution, making cycling a fully fledged mode of transport, supporting the bike, train, air intermodality, and they're making car-free advocacy. But it fits exactly with the goals of European trends. So let's try to help those travelers. First, we need hardware innovation. The Bellboy Runner is our core product, a back rack that makes cycling the perfect feeder for a long-distance transport. We're gonna bring value in improving rideship to bike sharing, bike rentals, but we are also bringing value to long-distance stakeholders. Railways, as we are improving the rideship on train station and also airports. They are facing hard days as they are into an emission cap system. That means that how people get to the airport, mainly by car today, impacts 25 to 50% of the total carbon footprint. But the Bellboy Runner is not just for luggage. We boost a regular bike into a small cargo bike in just one click and just when needed. To help all urban cyclists when they need some extra load capacity on their bicycle. That's why we have designed a full range of add-on product. Here's just an example. A foldable shopping bag that becomes a shopping trolley. So, by the way, we also have another patented portfolio, the TravelMate, that makes the carriage of luggage on any kind of two wheels, shared rental, whatever. So a lot of value, a lot of innovation, let's make money. Our beachhead market is in countries where bike sharing and bike services are extremely linked with railways or directly run by those. Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, and France, in order to create brand awareness for our future launch into the B2C market. There's 41 million people that cycle every day as the main transport mode. Supposing to reach just 1% of them, we're gonna end supposing to, okay, sorry, and supposing to reach, can I go back? Okay, so, as we are also selling a full range of products, we're going to sell 1 million pieces at year 5. Our outsourcing manufacturing will keep us fixed costs low and makes us profitable at year 2 with a break-even point of just 12,000 euros. We don't do just hardware innovation. We are creating a reward-based niche format mobility app to improve the seamless door-to-door travel experience. Why niche? Just bike, train, and air makes this app scalable internationally. The reward approach will nudge the model shift and create more engagement between travelers and stakeholders. The outcome is door-to-door is more data collection, CO2 tracking, and of course competitive advantage for our product. We have the road one pretty lean because we are suitable for pilot project and Kickstarter campaign for the B2C market. This is us, the Bellboy team. Okay, me and Chris, the 2 co-founders, Julia, our communication and marketing, and Umberto, our industrial designer. Join us to bridge the gap between cycling and long-distance transport. Here is, you can scan the prototype of our app, the landing page.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So our esteemed jury members, you've got 4 minutes for the Q&A, please.
Thank you very much. I have 1 or 2 questions. The first one is, who are the actual customers of this product?
The customers are both B2C and B2B. B2B are bike sharing, bike rentals. Of course, the main revenue will come from B2C. As this progress, as you can see, is not just for luggage, but it solves all urban mobility when they need some extra load capacity. So this is something that improves the loading capacity of a bike. Bike rack that are on the market today, you can carry something. Otherwise, you go to cargo bike. We are in the middle.
Have you made any market surveys or customer surveys if they are willing to use those?
Yeah, we have spoken with bike rentals. They are close to train station, as this is a problem that it's unsolved because they are trying to do it with cargo bike as a service, bringing their luggage to the hotel. So it's something that is faster and leaner as a service for those rental. And of course, we have also checked it with B2C, with people who travel a lot. And yeah, this is something that could help because it's pretty flexible. I mean, to reach the train station with e-scooter, moped, or bicycles.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your presentation and congratulations. I wanted to ask whether, if I understand well, this is a device, something that you attach to the bike in order to allow for the transportation of luggage, but it's also an application. Is that correct? So how do those two link, and what was the actual purpose of the application? That was probably not very...
You didn't have time to scan the code, but anyway, the app is something like, it's a reward-based app. That means that if you book a flight or a train, the app shows you how to reach the train station with your private bike or shared bike at home and at destination at the end of your trip. And this reward approach will nudge the modal shift because every step you get rewarded. There is something similar, for instance, in Uber has launched something similar in the UK with rewards. You get extra loyalty point with British Airways and so on. And of course, Uber says if you want to reach the train station call a Uber at this time. We are saying, go with your bike, you get rewarded, or use bike rental and bike sharing. And that brings value to railways and airports and airlines, because we are bringing sustainable passenger to long distance transport. Thank you.
Hello,
Hello.
thank you for the pitch. My first question is, you talk about the patents.
Yeah.
So could you please further develop a bit which type of patent and upon what do you have the patent registered?
Okay, we have a patent about the TravelMate, this foldable harness, already granted, just ET, but with a European model and design registration. For the second patent is still on time to be internationally extended. Thanks of the patent that has the first step, positive feedback. We have applied for a grant in Italy. It's called Brevetto Più, and that gives you 80% funding to industrialize something that has been patented. So thanks also to this grant, we can start developing the second product that, of course, is more expensive than the first one. That is already finished and ready to be sold. There was a landing page, but...
Okay, and the second and last question is, where do you plan to manufacture the hardware? Is it in Italy?
Yes. I mean, not just in Italy. If we want to be a European company, so it means that whenever we can also think about producing it in the rest of Europe. But since now our manufacturing partners are in Italy, yes.
Thank you, Gabriel.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Leave it this here.
Thank you. Allow me to call on stage Damir, the founder of Pravco. So Damir, again, you have 4 minutes. Please keep your eye on the screen there. And good luck. Here's the clicker. There you go.
Theft is the, sorry, can we restart this? No, okay. Theft is the EU's urban cycling second biggest problem. 4 million of bicycles worth 2 billion euros are stolen every year. Additionally, there is problem of bike stripping caused by limitations of existing parking technique. Then when crucial parts of a bicycle are stolen and those vandalized bikes are left to linger in the streets for months or even years before their removal. Solution, I'm sorry, this doesn't work. I'm sorry. Solution to this problem is Biparco. Bicycle parking concept is an innovation-based startup that creates ultimate security micro-mobility parking solutions. And we are best described in our slogan, bikes in chains, since our main innovation is aesthetic integration of practically uncuttable chains into the parking rack structure, which enables to secure whole bicycle, both wheels, seat post, and a frame with the use of single lock, preferably U-lock or a padlock. We have 12 variants of the product. Among already shown, there are another ones. There are another ones for full bicycle security, but also we are proud inventor of Europeans' first multifunctional parking rack serving both bicycles and e-scooters. Either you're a grocery store or one of our latest implementation, Presidency of Bosnia and Herzegovina building, if you set up Biparco in the front, you'll get same results. More arrival by bicycles, which have health, environmental, financial, and social benefits. In case of the grocery store, you invested 500 euros in our simplest module. That money will be repaid with attracting new 250 customers on a bike with making only one purchase. In case of the Presidency building, before Biparco, only one employee was coming on a bike. After we implemented, many others jumped in, and we recorded 270 arrivals in the 3 months of our implementation. These are the 3 countries we want to go in the first 3 years of our business, due to the high use of bicycles, but also to high theft rate. By the 5th year, we want to be fully fledged European company with the access to 188,000 individual buyers that we identify as schools, universities, gyms, museums, and shopping centers. If we gain 5% of this market, this market. We will create 650,000 euros in profit, and our main key value drivers will be sales, market growth, and change of policy that goes into our favor, since European Union decided to double cycling by 2030 and recognize safe parking lots as one of the tools to do it. Our impact assessment is we'll reduce theft and vandalism by 50% and fully eradicate major bike stripping. By doing that, on the mentioned beachhead market, we'll save 100,000 bicycles worth 47 million euros in the 5th year of our business. But more important, 25,000 Europeans will still be cycling, and additional 22% of them will be encouraged to cycle more. Important to mention that our MVP is already 50% more sustainable than competition. Our competitive advantages: 4 innovations, 12 variants, fully patented by the United States utility patent. We are, in comparison to rare competition, we have superior aesthetics with more functions, and we are highly competitive in price. Also proven our concept through 18 implementations locally in Bosnia in the last year, where we also got Innovation Award and won local startup competition. For so far achievements, team of 3 engineers in charge, founder and inventor, yours truly, Damir Margeta, Adnan, electrical engineer in charge of developing Biparco Smart in the next 2 years, and Darko Docinovic, mechanical engineer, our man of steel with 25 years of implementation in metal fabrication. Thank you.
Thank you. If you could please just stand on the cross sign.
Yes.
Our esteemed jury members.
Yes, of course. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much for your pitch.
Thank you.
And sorry for the technical issues, which were obvious. My first question is, have you, or could you please develop on which is your main competitor in your local market?
In our local market, I have to really explain. Bosnia and Herzegovina has a low rates in bicycle ride. And our competitors are our metal smithing company producing conventional products. We already won the market since we signed the contract with our capital city of Sarajevo that already purchased from us 6 racks in the first year, and now they're asking us, are we able to deliver more? And we also got additional 2 cities, city of Bugojno and city of Gorazde, and we have total 18 of implementations. With the good marketing, and we are really in the favor of media. Sometimes, like we are even too much in the media, in my opinion. I would say that we are fighting competition good, but their advantage is they can make conventional solutions. But our product is doing fine on the local market. What we are aiming at is outside of Bosnia, because higher cycle ridership, higher thefts, that's our market.
Okay, thank you very much. So you talk about the local implementation and these pilots?
No, we already sold 60 units.
Okay.
And that was like the first year. We started in September last year, when School of Electrical Engineering bought the pilot from us, and that really worked well. We were well media clean, which was a good marketing for us, and then we pitched the city of Sarajevo, and some other individual buyers approached us. For example, School of Mechanical Engineering, city of Bugojno, one cycling organization in Gorazde. Those are really important for our business. Cycling organizations are good buyers.
Okay, I understood. Thank you very much. But the question was more towards what were your challenges in this local implementation?
What is my talent?
Those challenges.
Challenges in the local implementations. I'll be really honest, we were going a little bit low-key because our United States patent was signed 10 days ago, and even though we were doing business, we were trying to stay low. We didn't want to be fully copied. Now I think we can go full marketing, and I expect like at least to triple our local implementations in next year. Yeah.
Thank you for your presentation.
You're welcome.
My question is related to the technological input that is in your product. As far as I understand, it's a construction, a metal construction, and which is patented, of course. Really, the question is, what makes it so different from other products that could potentially be replicating what you do? Because the way I see it, at least in 4 minutes that you had, it doesn't look too complicated or complex. So perhaps could be easily to replicate.
Right.
So this is the key question. And second, whether you have any data concerning the increase in the use of bikes that such a system could bring to
Of course.
as a solution. Thank you.
Of course. Regarding the replication, I really have to be honest. The reason why we choose the United States to get utility patent, not the design patent, we are protecting the function, not the contours, is exactly because the US is prone of protecting their intellectual property, even in the other countries, at least keeping an eye what's happening with it. And it is not easy to replicate, but that would be like practically theft. That's the thing. And like you said, all the genius things are simple. Nobody ever integrated uncuttable chains inside the parking rack. All our competitors that I know of, for example, Truvatec from Finland with their Aurum, or even Mosa that has smart solution, are putting chains on the parking rack. And if you ask any architect who have the last word on putting something in front of the building, they don't want to see chains hanging out. They want an additional function, but they want a full aesthetics, and that's exactly what we protect.
Thank you. Unfortunately, the time is over for the Q&A. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Allow me to remind you again, please keep standing on this cross sign and always keep your eye on the screen so we can stick to the time limit. And now allow me to have Mego Electric founder Lada on stage. Can we get the clicker, please? Any tips for using the clicker?
You have to press hard, but don't press it too hard because you're going to get too hard.
Okay. Please keep standing here.
Right.
Good luck.
Good day. Oh, sorry.
You have to direct it here, I think.
Oh. It's just not the first slide. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Yes. After the war, Ukraine will face shortage of affordable truck supplies in the face of the countrywide rebuilding process. There are two reasons for that. No light and medium duty trucks are produced in Ukraine, and the models of foreign competitors are beyond the means of most businesses. We, the Mega Electric team from Ukraine, offer the market a very much needed product at an affordable price. We manufacture and sell light and medium duty electric trucks and sell them to all the companies and individuals engaged in any sort of cargo transportation. Our main innovation is our adjustable platform that we have built from scratch. This platform allows us to sell our trucks at a very affordable price of 7,000 euros while still remaining extremely customer-oriented. We not only sell electric trucks, but the vision for urban cargo transportation in Ukraine. We aim at attracting three groups of customers at the Ukrainian market. Rural residents such as farmers, then private individuals and entrepreneurs in the cities, and businesses such as construction companies and logistics fleet operators. Since our trucks are extremely adjustable, after establishing ourselves in Ukraine, we plan to expand to the neighboring countries. Our innovative platform design what really makes us stand out. It ensures the affordable price of our trucks, 7,000 euros, but more importantly, it allows our trucks to run 100 kilometers for just 2 euros. You heard correctly, not only do our customers economize buying our trucks, but they continue saving money when using our models. Our trucks are a TRL9 product and have already been sold to 6 customers. When constructing our trucks, we adhere to the principles of minimalism and modularity. Minimalism stands for our adjustable, lightweight platform, whereas modularity comprises all of the features our platform can accommodate. On just one assembly line, we can build trucks that have different cabs and body types, payload capacities varying from 500 kilos to 2 tons, and electric ranges from 50 to 300 kilometers. The price point of our most affordable model, the Courier, is 7,000 euros. We aim at a net profit of 1,000 euros per truck, which is in line with industry standards. By our most conservative estimations, during the 3rd year of operation, we will reach the annual profit of 900,000 euros. We've also done the calculations, and if tomorrow 1,000 ICE trucks were to be replaced with our Courier models, the atmosphere could be spared 3,300 metric tons of CO2. Our main competitive advantages are the affordable price, the lower maintenance costs, and the fuel savings our customers would enjoy. We also adhere to the principle of right to repair, which means that our customers won't have to come back for us to repair services and can choose any other body shop they like. For the next year, we have planned a massive advertising campaign and expansion of our production line, and consequently, of course, start of the mass production. That, however, requires at least 1,800 euros of investment. Our team members are experienced professionals and patriots of their home country. We are excited to build out and scale our production, and if you believe in our vision, please support us. Together, we will help rebuild Ukraine and create a sustainable delivery and transportation system throughout the country. Thank you.
Thank you, Lada.
Thank you.
Our Judy.
I could start. Thank you very much
Thank you.
for the presentation. What happened with your slides did not really support you, but
Yeah.
okay. But because of that, I have some basic questions. Can you please repeat once again what your main product is and what is new about that?
Well, our products are light and medium duty electric trucks. What is new about them is our platform, our own platform architecture that allows us to build our trucks for just 6,000 euros and sell them for 7,000 euros, which is unprecedented on the market. It also allows our trucks to be extremely energy efficient. So basically they run 100 kilometers for just 2 euros, which is also unprecedented on the market, all thanks to our own platform design.
Who is producing these vehicles?
Sorry, could you repeat?
Who is producing these vehicles?
We produce these vehicles on our production lines. Our engineers, if we come back to the team slide, our engineer has developed this platform, and with the team of his helpers, he produces the trucks also.
Okay,
on the
how
production
long
line.
does it take you to produce one vehicle right now?
That depends on the funds. So theoretically, it can take anything from 1 week to 2 months, depending on how many people are working on that and how many hours they are putting in.
And how do you plan to get the required permissions to get your vehicles on the road?
We already have sold six trucks, and they are already on the road. Those are low-speed electric vehicles, so the process of registration is very easy. Our customers have already bought them, registered them, they have plates and everything, so it's already working. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. So going back to the question, these permissions are for Ukraine, or have you been able to sell elsewhere as well?
At the moment, these permissions are for Ukraine, but this category of vehicles is international. It's also existent in Europe, but the maximum speed, I believe, in different countries is different. However, our trucks are highly adjustable and can easily be adjusted to any market we choose. We just need the funds to expand our production. That's it.
So the key advantage of this platform is probably the weight of it. Is it lighter than others? So therefore, you have the possibility to achieve a lower cost of transportation?
Yes, exactly. So it's very lightweight, it's very optimized. So instead of carrying its own weight, our truck can concentrate on carrying the cargo that it has. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. And we're really sorry. We apologize for the clicker issue. So they got us a new clicker now. And allow me to welcome on stage Mobilib. Please keep standing on this.
Yeah.
Don't keep moving and keep your eye on the timer. Good luck.
Thank you. Is it working? Yeah. What was the game changer in the smartphone business during the last decade? Was it ultra-fast CPUs or high-resolution cameras or just funny TikTok videos? None of them. The game changer was the application and the application ecosystem to which millions of developers are contributing. Currently, automotive industry is shifting toward a similar transformation. Mechanical parts become so common that they are no longer a differentiator, and consumers are expecting a smartphone-like experience from their vehicles. So, softwareization and vehicular application become the new key differentiator in the automotive industry. But there are some challenges in this software-based transformation. Let me give you an example. Consider a startup which is called Safe Traffic who wish to develop an emergency vehicle application. Okay? Suppose an ambulance is approaching, then the app warns other drivers through their infotainment about the speed and lane to provide a free passage for the ambulance. The team is very competent in app development, but not familiar with the vehicular architectures. So they suffer from the followings. Hardware and software are highly coupled in these systems, so they need specific tools to access the vehicle data. The learning curve of these systems is pretty steep, so it takes too much time to build the expertise, and they suffer from the absence of ready-to-use libraries. This is the point where our product comes into play. We would like you to introduce Mobilib. It's a software platform which simplifies in-vehicle signals and bring them to a modern development environment. It's user-friendly because it has a virtual workspace with useful toolboxes, and it will incorporate open source libraries specifically designed for mobility applications, so that it will provide full access to the vehicle data and full control of the functions. It will reduce the engineering efforts and improve time to market. It will enable an implementation of agile methodologies, and it will boost the pace of research and new idea creation. We are considering 3 business models for revenue generation. The first one is annual subscription, the other one is in-app purchases, and third one is royalty fee for the application deployed via Mobilib. Our product will be distributed free of charge to the academic and research community, which will expand the usage of the product and provide a leverage for the market penetration. Our budget market would be smart subsystem manufacturers and developers, but in the long run, we would like to enlarge our operations into the tier 1 and OEMs, which are located in Turkey and Europe. In terms of competitive advantages and key impact, unlike the competitors which are a consortium-like establishment, we are a passionate team willing to solve compatibility challenges. Plus, Mobilib will democratize the development community, will decrease the redundant effort and carbon footprint. We are a team of 3 co-founders from Turkey. We have 12 years plus experience in the related fields necessary for the realization of the project, which are software, automotive electronics, and business management. Mobilib will certainly diversify the mobility application market. We believe that vehicular applications will not remain restricted with just OEM's content. It is inevitable for any OEM not to get support of open source community. Otherwise, it would remind us that old tune. Thank you.
Thank you. Our jury,
Can I invite my colleague for the Q&A section? Is it okay?
please.
Good morning. Thank you for
Thank
the
you.
pitch.
Thank you.
So my first question is, what type of data exactly are you recalling from the users?
It's going to take
Yeah, okay, I can answer the question. So on vehicle, you have enormous different data like vehicle speed and for each wheel, and you have the temperature information, you have about the engine, some information, the comfort systems, and infotainment system like position of your car and direction, etc. So a lot of data you can reach using them. And you can be creative to use them for your customers.
Another question, is that data anonymized or is it individual?
Yes, this will be also considering the GDPR, so we will take care of this. This is one of our challenges, so this will not be named, this will be anonymous and standard interface.
While you were presenting, I thought the user or the customer of yours are the OEMs. But at the end, I was a little bit confused, so I would like to ask you about the product itself. It's a new programming framework for the vehicle itself, or is it an interface between the existing software of existing vehicles so that through an API we have easier access through an open source platform, or is it both?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just an interface. It's not just like make an API connection and make it simplify. It's not the case. It's a whole new development which will include drag and drop, feature, etc. Which will, I mean, it can enable any developers who is not familiar with the vehicle architecture and vehicle data, enable to deploy in its own application or feature or function. So it's a full stack solution which will both can, yes, convert through the APIs, convert the data set, but also will provide a dedicated platform to ease, to facilitate the development.
You're referring to the infotainment part of the vehicle or to the powertrain control of the vehicle? Which vehicle software?
Yeah, it's on the top actually that connects also the powertrain and also some active safety and security and also the comfort systems and body electronics, so brings everything together in the same line, I will say. This is kind of middleware and independent from the hardware. So.
Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
I would like to ask what is the technology readiness level of your product, and if it's not fully developed, what is the type of investment or the size of investment and the time necessary for you to deliver this to the market? A few things about the competition, because we realize that this is a big market and obviously many players are already there. And concerning the use of data, is this something that you've thought of, how to utilize and make a product out of them? Thank you.
Okay. So I can start and give the part about business to you. So we are now working on 2 pilot projects with 2 different technology companies, which are suppliers for the automotive OEMs. And we have our product level like TRL 5, I would say, between TRL 4 and 5. And we will require about 9 and 10 months to deploy our product itself. But we have some MVPs already in usage for pilot developers in their companies. So, and about the investment, I can give you.
The team will be composed of like 10 engineers as far according to our plan. So it is like 250,000 euros, something like that. Will be full. We can reach the fully matured product within like 1 year time or 18 months time. So it's like 250 and 10. Yeah, it will include 10 engineers. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So before welcoming our next team on stage, I have some happy news for some of you. The ones who did not have luck with the clicker, you will have the chance to represent again. So don't be mad. You'll have the other chance, both of you, to represent. Okay? So now, welcome. Join me in welcoming Unai, the founder of Recharge Recycling to Protect project. Unai? Yeah. Unai has the hardware. Cool. Unai, please, again, remember to keep standing on this cross sign. Okay, that's my water. It's okay. Keep your eye on the...
Sorry, I'm a little sick.
It's all yours. It's okay.
Thank you, Sarah. Okay, next. Well, welcome everyone to the Research Business Opportunity, where innovation meets safety on the rails. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, well, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Vale. Sorry. Okay. Thank you. Welcome everyone to the Research Business Opportunity, where the meets when the innovation meets safety on the rails. In a world where rail transport is the safest mode on the road travel, the key of safety is the meticulous maintenance, especially to this critical part that is the wheel set, where every failure can cause the derailment of a train. Research is not just an innovation, it's imperative safety. The problem we address is the flying ballast. This stone put the safety of the rail system at risk. That's why research is the innovation solutions designed to protect and fortify the wheel set, and therefore the entire bogie. Current solutions normally often create maintenance bottlenecks. That's why research set itself a removable, adaptable, and an adaptable protective shield made from thermoplastic composite materials, but that's not just a shield. That is a sustainable, repairable, and recyclable technology. We not only enhance the durability of the wheel set, but also we contribute to the circular economy. This is not about just providing innovative solution. It's forging lasting B2B relationship, and our solution, it's an investment in the durability and in the efficiency of the rolling stock material. Research meets the requirement for the patentability, ensuring the legal protection. And moreover, research fulfills the EU regulation, demonstrating our contribution in a responsible and sustainable future. Our bitumen market is presently focused on the national market with 6 million euros and 12,000 axles. We are ready in medium term to transition to the European market, 30 million and 60,000 axles. We also plan in long term to leverage our business to the global context with a potential market growth of 5%. Our projections, we project break-even point in the third year We anticipate revenues with 1.3 million by the 7th year, and we looking forward for investor. Research is an investment in the future technology. Meet the heart of research. It's the versatility and expertise complying with our approach, innovation and collaboration. Our team it's made up entrepreneur and industrial collaborator that ensure the technological excellence and resilience. Supported by the public institution, we navigate challenge and turn them into opportunities of success.
Thank you. Thank you so much. No, you still need the mic for the Q&A. Our Judy.
So, good morning, Unai. Thank you very much for the presentation. The first question is if you could talk a little bit more about the product itself. How does it work? Because for me it was not very clear. I don't know the rest of my URI colleagues.
Okay, our product is a kind of shield for the axle of the wheelset. The wheelset is the component that goes behind the train that gives the capacity to go to the train. So this axle is the more critical one. If a crack appears or a failure occurs, the train is gone and the derailment could occur. It's a kind of composite, made by composite because it should be light, but it should be strong. It should be offer an impact absorption capacity. In our case, we develop some designers that permit or boost the capacity of this component to absorb more energy. So we are looking for high-speed trains. But we don't, when we say if any other necessities in the rail sector come to us, we try to think about what is your energy absorption needs, so we can manage with this technology a tailor-made solution.
Okay, thank you very much.
At what stage of development are you actually?
In this moment, we have agreed with a bogie manufacturer, to make some tests on service.
So it's a prototype?
It's a prototype, yes. This is a small scale prototype, but we have the amount of money we are asking for this product is the price we arranged with our first customer.
Okay.
Thank you for the presentation. So currently, these shields for this particular component are metal ones. What exactly is the competitive advantage of your solution?
In this moment, the most competitor with this component, it's a kind of painting, bismuto, that it's something that you have to erase and just to make the inspection, because we provide a removable component, because when you remove, you can see or you can save time to make the inspection, to NDT, non-destructive testing. In this moment, the more competitor is this one, because it's something that is already developed, but there are different kinds, metals and also elastomers, for example.
Have you tested and investigated the readiness of the market, which is obviously a big market, very...
Okay, we test just in national level.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we here.
So there is interest in that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I have one question if we still have some time. So maybe you said that already, but what is the cost of producing one unit?
Yes, in fact, the cost is about 300 euros, but we arrange, if we assemble, we give an extra service of assembling. So we have to go to the rails, or we have to go to the factory to mount this kind of component, and we get more money. So we get more money because we are not only B2B, we are B2 service.
Thank you so so much, Unai. That was a great presentation. And now allow me to welcome Jakub, the founder of VLOLED. Should I repeat the rules, or you're aware of the rules? Just stand here and keep your eye on the timer, please. Good luck.
Okay, thank you. The time resets. Waiting for the time to reset. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jakub. We're VLOLED, and I would like to actually, let's start a little different. Okay. Imagine you're driving a car. How well would you see this cyclist? How comfortable would you be passing by this group of cyclists? If you're cycling, would you feel comfortable cycling like this, which is, by the way, a very common sight around my hometown? How many bikes are there in this picture? 1, 2, maybe you do see this one. Maybe you do see this one, but what you definitely don't see is that he's actually turning to the left. Visibility on road is actually quite a crucial issue that we're facing nowadays. Why is this a problem? Well, because statistically, we can see that since 2010, cyclists and motorcyclists are the only two groups of passengers, traffic participants, whose accident rates have been increasing. In case of cyclists, that's by 24%. And something should be done about this. Well, something is being done about this. You can buy a lot of products. There's some direction lights with handlebar controller. There's some strong headlamps. You can buy a brake light and some reverse light as well. And there's some reverse traffic monitoring. What we present is all of this in one product and more. Our solution, our product, is an all-in-one bike light system, which is user-friendly, it's modular, using the most modern smart technologies, and unlike most current existing products, it's actually road legal. We're aiming for ISO certification, with some additional features that you could purchase, like fall detection, GPS tracking, some traffic monitoring, light sensors, and then you could integrate some of this to an app when, for example, your children are using this. Who do we want to sell this to? Bike sales in the EU are forecast to reach 30 million annually by 2030. The more important number is the 47%. That's 47% increase. The more important statistics, however, is that safety concerns are the number 2 reason for people not using a bicycle to get to work. By the way, number 1 is not owning a bike. So if those are about to increase, well, we have a market. If we estimate this in numbers, in Czech Republic, which would be the beachhead market, we can estimate that as of now the market is 1.5 million euros. But if we expand this to Western Europe, that's 120 million. And then if we expand to the rest of Europe, that's approximately 200 million as of today. Currently, our progress is that in May this year, we had some first talks with the business client, because we want to sell not only to customers, but also to businesses that could integrate our product and our design into their bikes and e-bikes. We have some working proof of concept, which is the electronics, and we are planning to have the minimum value product ready in approximately 1 month, which we can then use to talk further with our potential client. In terms of the financials, we estimate that our price of manufacturing could be 200 euros, but likely we can push this down a lot. In this case, however, the unit price to customers would be 300 euros, but the B2B price would be 200, because they can manage a lot of our additional costs, and they would buy in bulk, of course, and then subscription for the app would be 12 euros per month. As you can see there, if we manage to roll out the product and start the sales in 2024 and expand it 2025, in a few years we're expecting to have approximately €500,000 in sales, if everything goes according to plan. This is us. When I say we, my name is Jakub, I'm electrical engineer and I handle the prototype design. We have Martin, who's our analyst and manager, and we have Michaela, who's our software and a business expert in this case. We want to reduce the road cyclist deaths and we want to increase the number of cyclists. We have a plan, we have a design, we have a vision, and the last thing that we need for this is your support. But why? Well, because in the end, this guy can go to work tomorrow. These will get home to their families. Or these ones. We're VLOLED. Thank you for attention.
Thank you. Our jury members.
Thank you for the presentation. Admittedly, the cost for the device is significant. It could be as the cost of a not bad bike itself, right? So how do you envisage to promote it better, I would say, because it is significant to start with.
So first of all, the ISO certification, which I mentioned, is what makes it actually a bike light, because most bike lights cannot be sold as bike lights because they would not be legal this way. So we plan to have ISO certification. Along with that comes a certified durability, which means it will not break after 1 year of using it. And if so, you have some guarantee of replacement. The next thing would be actually pushing the costs down, because what we had there are not the most up-to-date numbers, and we're still discussing the mechanical design for how much we could actually purchase this and where we manufacture it, for example. And the marketing then is that this product is the high-end, high-quality, all-in-one solution. If you were to purchase all of those products which I shown on the slide, and potentially some more because we add additional features, you would maybe not get to 200 euros, but you would be very close to this, and then you would need to replace them quite often. This way you have all-in-one solution for a very similar price with guaranteed longevity. So that would be the whole point.
But still, why does it cost 300 euros?
So the 200 euros, that's just an estimate based on the electrical components mostly, because we have some communication which needs to happen between the controller and the back, where we also have brake lights and direction lights as well, so that cars from the back could see you turn. And all the electronics equipment could cost some money, and then that's an estimate which I made, and it's literally just based on how much it would cost us to build some small bulk. But of course, if we decide to build 20,000 products and so on, it could be potentially cheaper. That's the main cost is this, and then the mechanical product, yeah.
Just take into account that this, which is more complex than your product, costs around 1,000.
Yeah, because they manufacture them in millions. But yeah, I understand the point, and again, this is just a projected cost because we don't have the prototype built as of now. So when I base it on all of this, that's the estimate, of course.
It's very interesting what you showed to us. It's just that the price appears to be high because it's a consumer product. Unless it's the iPhone of that type of products, it's very expensive.
So thank you very much for your pitch. It was very good. I would like to know how the lights are powered.
Yeah, this also relates to the previous question, actually. One of the other reasons why this would be so expensive is the lithium batteries. So it's, I think, lithium polymer batteries, which in case of the light, the most powerful light beam that we should be able to produce with the front headlamp would be able to last hours at the very least. I believe we have estimated this to be about 6 hours. And when you have 6 hours of a strong light, you need a strong battery as well. So it's both LiPo batteries in the front and the back, powering each of those devices individually. We're aiming to have this removable, and then you can take just the battery home to recharge it while you can leave the rest of the construction on the bike.
Okay, thank you very much. I assume so, but can the end user install it into the device? Is it that easy, or you need someone else to install it for you?
I believe it could be a plug and play. A second option would be a power bank, and again, as I said, the design is modular, so the user can decide what they need. If I know that my ride home is 20 minutes, I will buy a smaller battery, which would make the cost significantly cheaper, because one of the batteries can cost like 30-40 euros. That's what makes a bulk of the price as well. If I put in small power bank, which lasts 20 minutes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the presentation. So as I've mentioned a few minutes ago, the first 3 teams who pitched, you have the second chance to repitch again because of the clicker issue. Our esteemed jury members, maybe we'll have you for another 10 minutes if that's okay. So maybe we can start with Lada. It's Me Go Electric. Here's the new clicker. This is your presentation?
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you. So, second time is a charm, I guess. Yes. Okay, good. So, after the war, Ukraine will face
shortage of the affordable truck supply amidst the countrywide process of rebuilding. There are two reasons for that. The first one, no light and medium duty trucks are produced in Ukraine, and the models of the competitors are still too expensive for most businesses to buy. We, the Mega Electric team from Ukraine, offer the market a very much needed product at an affordable price. We manufacture and sell light and medium duty electric trucks to companies and businesses engaged in any sort of cargo transportation. Our main innovation, it still does that, I'm sorry. It just, I don't know why.
Maybe there's a timer on your slides.
Sorry?
Is there a timer on your slides?
No, no. I don't think so. I just, God. Yeah, so.
Can you check if you have a lead time slide on your slides?
Yes, but we haven't done that. So.
It's okay. Yes.
Okay.
You can also have a sip from my water.
Do you have something in pot water, maybe? Oh, no, thanks. It's just a joke.
Okay. May I suggest to start, if you can, you would like to pre-present again?
Yeah, but
Okay, and I'll double check.
it's fine. I think like the audience understood all of my right. If you think it was good, I'm happy with it. Thank you guys.
Okay, and regarding Bill Boy, the first, would you like to represent, or you're okay? We've got, okay, let me double check the okay, thank you.
Stay ready with the QR code scanner.
So please keep standing on this sign, and good luck, and keep your eye on the timer. Thank you.
Okay, what are those people doing? They are trying to commute sustainably. They are reducing CO2, noise pollution, they are making cycling a fully fledged mode of transport, they are supporting bike, train, air intermodality, and car-free advocacy. So it fits exactly with European mobility goals. Let's try to help those travelers. First, we need hardware innovation, a foldable back rack that makes cycling the perfect feeder for the first last mile of a long distance transport. The time is not on anyway. Anyway, we bring in value to bike sharing and bike rentals, improving the ridership. But we are also improving the airport access mode, bringing value to railways, because we're improving the airport link. And to airports, because they are facing hard days as they are into an emission cap system. That means that how people get to the airport impacts 25 to 50% of the total emission of an airport, and today is made mainly by car. But the Bellboy Runner is not just for luggage. We boost a regular bike into a small cargo bike in just one click and just when needed. It is foldable. And to help all urban cyclists when they need some extra load capacity on their regular bikes. And we have designed also a full range of add-on bags to help those urban cyclists. This is just an example, a shopping bag that becomes a shopping trolley. We have another patented portfolio, the TravelMate, that enables to carry luggage on any kind of two wheels. So a lot of innovation and a lot of value. It's time to make money. This is our beachhead market for the bellboy runner. In countries where bike services, rental and sharing are extremely linked with railways, or sometimes even run by railways. This is to create brand awareness for our next B2C launch. There's 41 million people that cycle every day as the main transport mode, supposed to reach just 1% of them. And consider that we have a full range of add-on product. We are going to sell 1 million units at year 5. Thanks to outsourcing manufacturing, we keep us fixed costs low and make us profitable at year 2 with a break-even point of just 12,000 units. Not just hardware, also software solution. A reward-based niche format mobility app in order to improve a door-to-door seamless travel experience. The niche format is just bike, train, and air. This makes this app scalable internationally. And the reward approach will nudge the model shift and create more engagement and communication between travelers and long-distance stakeholders. The outcome is more mobility data collection, the CO2 reduction track, and of course, a competitive advantage for our products. We have done a lot of things since now, but the next future is quite with a lean approach because our project is suitable for pilot project, Living Labs, and also for Kickstarter campaign, reward crowdfunding for the B2C. This is us, the Bellboys and Bellgirls, me and Chris, the 2 co-founders, Julia, communication and marketing, Umberto, our industrial designer. Join us to bridge the gap between sustainable micromobility and long-distance transport. This is the app, if you want to scan it. A prototype app and a landing page of one of our products. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We still need it for the Q&A. Our jury members, the floor is yours. Can we reset the timer, please?
I have one question which relates to the safety of running around in a bike with a luggage of potentially a few kilos.
Yeah.
So have you thought about it, and how do you take care of this in your design?
Okay. First of all, we have already set all the certification that as the product is finished, we have already set all the homologations. That is the next step when the product is actually finished. But about the safety, think about child seat. They are exactly in the same position and same weight distribution, and it's 25 kilo child in the same position. So it is, the weight is not a problem. You can see people, adult people sitting in that position. So it is strange because you've never seen something like that, but a luggage is 15, 18, 20 kilo at least. And this is about, if I answered your question or...
Yes, I think it's adequate.
Okay. And of course, for the durability of the product, we have set all the tests, 10,000 times up and down, the point of break of the product. And
so the product is already in place and you've patented it?
It's patented on time for internationally extension, PCT or European patents.
Thanks.
So you don't have... So we go electric. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Lada, will you please join me? And there's the clicker. Good luck.
Thank you again. All right. After the war, Ukraine will face shortage of affordable truck supply amidst the country-wide rebuilding process. There are 2 reasons for that. No light and medium duty trucks are produced in Ukraine so far, and the models of the foreign competitors, are expensive for most businesses to afford. We, the Mega Electric team from Ukraine, offer the market a very much demanded product at an affordable price. We manufacture and sell light and medium duty electric trucks to companies and individuals engaged at any sort of cargo transportation. Our main innovation is our own platform design that we developed from scratch, which allows us to sell our trucks at an affordable price of just 7,000 euros and still remain very customer-oriented. We not only sell trucks, but a vision of urban cargo transportation in Ukraine. We aim at attracting 3 groups of customers on the domestic market: rural residents such as farmers, private individuals and entrepreneurs in the cities, and businesses such as construction companies and logistics fleet operators. Since our trucks are highly adjustable and can transport anything from bread to sand, after establishing ourselves in Ukraine, we plan to expand to the neighboring countries. Our innovative platform design is what really makes us stand out. It enables the affordable price of our trucks, but most importantly, it ensures that they run 100-kilometer distance for just 2 euros. Not only do our customers save money buying our product, but they continue saving money when using it. Our trucks are a TRL9 product and have already been sold to 6 customers. We adhere to the principles of minimalism and modularity when constructing our trucks. Minimalism stands for our optimized and lightweight platform, whereas modularity comprises all of the features our platform can accommodate. On just one assembly line, we can build trucks that have different cabs and body types, have the payload capacity varying from 500 kilos to 2 metric tons, and electric range from 50 to 300 kilometers. The price point of our most affordable model, the Courier, is 7,000 euros. We are aiming at a net profit of 1,000 euros per truck, which is in line with the industry standards. By our most conservative estimations, during the third year of operation, we will reach the 900,000 euros of annual profit. We've also done the calculations, and if tomorrow 1,000 ICE trucks were to be replaced with our Courier models, the atmosphere could be spared 3,300 tons of CO2. Our main competitive advantages are the affordable price of our trucks, the fuel savings our customers will enjoy, and lower maintenance costs of our trucks. Besides, also we adhere to the principles of right to repair, which means that our customers don't have to come back to us for repair services. For the next year, we have planned massive advertising campaign, expansion of our production line, and eventually start of the mass production. That, however, requires at least 180,000 euros of investment. Our team members are experienced professionals and patriots of their home country. If you believe in our vision, please support us. Together, we will help rebuild Ukraine and create a sustainable delivery and transportation system throughout the country. Thank you. Again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again for your presentation.
Can we please reset the timer?
Yeah, this time was much more clear. Thank you very much. I would like to ask about the team experience in the automotive industry, if you could further develop that, please.
Our team members have engineering experience, they have education and experience in engineering, education and experience in marketing, and education and experience in public relations. So our tasks in the team are divided between professionals with 10 plus experience in their fields. Thank you.
I've noticed that your competition analysis was between standard vehicles, not electric ones, and your own solution. Shouldn't the analysis be between electric vehicles produced in mass scale and your own solution, which I understand it has a competitive advantage with regards to the price? Thank you.
Thank you. So basically our competition at the moment are the ICE trucks, because practically no electric models are bought in Ukraine. If we are talking about electric models, our main competitors are manufacturers from China, but as we have mentioned earlier, our trucks are 2 to 5 times more affordable than those of the competitors, so we also have an advantage there. Thank you.
Maybe one last question, taking advantage of the time. everything is brandly new produced, or are you retrofitting already existing car and making them electric?
Yeah, thanks a lot. So we produce up to 70% of our trucks ourselves, but we procure certain elements, such as, for example, batteries. So batteries we procure from CATL. Thank you.
Thank you, our jury members. Thank you for joining us and for your valuable input. So you can discuss the points, the scorecard in the lobby. And because of the technical issue we have faced, unfortunately, we will not have a break. We will jump directly to the food stream. So thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Thank you. No break. Now the food. We will start directly with the food. Food now. Sorry? Sorry?
First company, Bread Revolution.
Oh, okay. Have a seat, please.
We're the first?
Yes.
The jury, the food stream?
Food stream, yes. Yes.
I'm Dr. Perea. For the food stream. Perea, that's me.
It's me, Sarah.
Of course, I've seen you.
Please
Thank you.
join the jury panel. I'll be waiting for the rest of the jury panel so we can start. So welcome again, everyone. I will reintroduce myself for the new jury members who've just joined us. This is Sarah Hadadin. I'll be presenting the EIT Health, and I will be hosting the EIT Food Stream. So thank you for joining us. It would be great if you could introduce yourselves to the audience.
Hello, my name is Mira Gaba. I'm a project manager from EIT Food.
Welcome.
Hi, I'm Michalis Tangos from Athens, Greece, and I'm president and general partner of Wellstone Capital, investing in post-revenue startups, and also EIT Food Hub in Greece and EIT Food Strategic Partner.
Thank you for joining us.
Hello, my name is Martyna Czerniakowska. I'm representing University of Warsaw, and I am the leader of EIT Food Risk Fellowships, so one of the project which is under the EIT Food framework. However, I have an experience in technology transfer, so I'm very thrilled to see all those pitches that will be presented today.
Thank you.
And hello, this is Dr. Perea from the American College of Greece. I have a background on food acceptance and novel food acceptance and consumer behavior acceptance of novel technologies.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So allow me just to share a few general rules. I hope everyone will stick to them. First of all, the presenter please needs to step on this cross sign that I'm stepping on. We have 6 teams. Each team has 4 minutes to present. Please keep your eye on the timer. It's there. It's 4 minutes. And then after the 4 minutes, the jury members will have the chance to ask questions also for 4 minutes. So good luck for everyone. And let's start with the first team, Bread Revolution. Good luck. You just go next for the slides. Please step on this. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello everyone, Kalispera σας. My name is Eugenia and I represent Bread Revolution, an ancient Greek bakery reinvented. Why ancient Greek? Because like the ancient Greeks, we use germination and long fermentation to make our bread. Reinvented because with our innovative technology, we had developed a new kind of bread called low FODMAP bread. The only option for those people who suffer from irritable bowel syndrome or IBS. About 1% from all population is estimated to have celiac disease, which is caused by a reaction of immune system to gluten. There is a larger group of individuals, about 15% of the adults worldwide, who suffer from irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Researchers from Monash University have shown that certain poorly absorbed carbohydrates called FODMAPs, not gluten, trigger symptoms on IBS. With our technology, especially the addition of an enzyme with unique features and the incorporation of polyphenols, we are able to decrease FODMAP content by over 85%. The result is a low FODMAP bread specifically designed for those with IBS. About 3 million Romanians and 2 million Greeks suffer from IBS. Our initial target market is the 12,000 members of the Association of Patients with Chronic Intestinal Disease in Romania and Greece. Low FODMAP products reduce abdominal pain and discomfort in patients with IBS while offering emotional benefits because IBS is commonly associated with high levels of anxiety and depression. Our bread is free of the top 9 food allergens. In fact, Bread Revolution checks all the boxes. It's the only low FODMAP bread that is also organic, vegan, gluten-free, sprouted, nut-free, binder-free, PUFA-free, sugar-free, and packaged without plastic. This means that this bread is good for everyone. Our business model is omni-channel, including both B2C and B2B sales. We sell our products directly to consumers through our bakery, our mobile application and e-shop, as well as to organic stores, corporation, HoReCa, private clinics in schools, and online platforms. We also plan to give franchise and sell license to bakery. We expect an increase an organic increase on sales, and this will be by developing our brand with a new product, low food map products to the market, and by distributing our products in more and more European countries. Our health goal is to improve status health in patients with IBS. In terms of sustainability, we strive to source ancient grains from regenerative farms and pelleted seed banks in Greece. We use polyphenols by upcycling grapes and olive waste, and also 100% compostable packaging. Regarding social and economic impact, IBS is the second leading cause of absenteeism from work and school, on average with 73 days per year. We design our products to reduce symptoms and this way to reduce the number of days of incapacity to work. Our competitive advantage is the first mover advantage by introducing the first low food map bread in the Romanian and Greek market. Also the innovative and green technology and creative team and know-how. We are a team of 4 ladies: Eugenia Bucur, R&D manager, Natalia Sitkai, production manager, Elisa Calfa, sales and marketing, and last but not least, Mirela Lazarescu, nutritionist. She is the link between us and our clients. Thank you for your attention. Let me introduce my colleague, Natalia Sitkai.
Yeah.
Production
So
manager.
Our esteemed jury members, you have also 4 minutes for the Q&A. Can we reset the timer, please? Thank you.
So, thank you so much
If you need it.
for this very interesting presentation. I was wondering, are there any other options of bread food, bakery products that are dealing with this type of intolerance?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Are there any other bakery products that are
No.
addressing these types of intolerance?
For low food map, it's only bread now, and some company from Greece, they make crackers. They want to make crackers, but it's not certificate yet.
So you are a unique proposition for this type of intolerance. There are no other.
No, we have only a competitor in Europe. It's Char from Italy. They are known for gluten-free products, but they have sent product certificates like low food map.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for a presentation. I was wondering, are you selling this product right now, or is it just a concept or a prototype?
We are early free trials. We have collaborated with the Association of Patients with Gastrointestinal Disease in Romania, and we have an impressive feedback from them.
Hello, thank you for the presentation. My question is, how are you going to protect your recipe? Because for me, it looks, it can be easily.
Yeah, there are only 2 bodies worldwide to give certification for this product. We are waiting our certification from Monash University in Australia because they discovered this low food map diet, and they give the certification for low food map. There is another body in Australia for food map friendly.
Okay, so how long did you research? Is it an idea that you found and you get now the certification? How long was your research period?
About 2 years was the research, yes.
So lead time with the competition, because this is an area that is quite, upcoming. So what is the lead time from your competition? Because even if there is no competition right now, because many are looking for such kind of solution, what is your lead time?
Our competitive advantage is our technology, because other companies use gluten-free grains, because now is a lack of these products, low food map on the market, and they use gluten-free. It's not necessary to be gluten-free for low food map. We have an enzyme that decrease the low food map content for the IBC patients.
Is it IP protected? Have you applied for a...
Yes, we have applied for with 10 products for the low food map.
Okay.
The lip is not not much because we are in the urge of launching this product in the spring of next year.
Okay. And are you, so far, have you raised any money? No. Have you raised money? Have you...
No, we have only a business angel.
Business angel?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have the starting equipment, less the packing for...
How much, when you will be able to produce?
When we have the certification.
Okay. But
because
do you produce in a third party or you have a bakery right
we
now?
have a bakery.
You have a bakery,
Yeah.
okay. And how
And
much
in
money are you
Romania-
looking for funding? Are you looking for funding?
Yeah,
How
and
much?
in Greece is a special situation because we have a bakery to collaborate with private label, and they make with our brand name.
So the business model is actually through franchising the recipe. Are you going to sell
No,
the
it's
recipe?
not franchise. In the first stage, we have produced for Romania in our bakery, and in Greece with partner bakery.
Okay.
It's private label, and
Okay. Are you looking for money?
yeah.
How much?
How much? In this moment, we have all machinery, only the thermoforming machine, because 20% of our breads are fresh, but 80% is for a long time. That means that not for 4 months, because 4 months is from char. We have 6 months because we have polyphenols, and that prolongs shelf lives of our bread.
Thank you. So our estimation is like 125.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I don't need this. So allow me to welcome on stage Drone Cube, founder Murad. Murad, please keep standing on this spot, and just allow me to remind you and the esteemed jury members that please keep your eye on the timer. We only have 4 minutes for the pitch and 4 minutes for the Q&A. Thank you, good luck.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is Murat Merdin. I am the CEO and co-founder of DroneCube. With a decade of experience in robotics and numerous projects under our belt, we created DroneCube. DroneCube is an autonomous platform that enhances and safeguards vineyard yields, tackling climate challenge and workforce challenges. So vineyards at dangers, 2 degrees increase could wipe out almost half of the vineyards, and that could translate into $1 trillion lost. And also aging workforce and increasing labor costs, another issue in agriculture, and residues on our foods. As you know, Green Deal mandates 50% cut in pesticides, so a technological solution is needed. So the solution here is the platform, is a SaaS platform that enables the control of robots and drones, like the cleaning robots at our home. And we use those robots and drones so that we don't need labor on hand, and also increase the safety without handling the agrochemicals. And variable rate spraying, the technology allows to see which area needs it most, and we apply it accordingly. And here's an actual video that will come up now from our POC customer in Izmir. So we use these data to run our AI and detect diseases early. And once we do that, we send the spraying drone to the operation without any human intervention. And once this drone goes up and finishes its tank, it comes back for a pit stop to the DroneCube base, and a robot serves it, swaps the batteries, refills the tank so that it can run autonomously, non-stop on the air all the time. So, and after this video, you will see our MVP, which is technology readiness level 5. You can easily see the robot swapping the batteries and also imitating the refill here. So we are very experienced in the robotic part. Let me quick the save time and jump. And our competitive advantage here is the early disease detection and end-to-end platform that can do it without any human needed. And our CapEx and OpEx is relatively less than other alternatives on the market, and we can save agrochemicals and water just for using that variable rate application. And the impact here, as you can imagine, is huge. We can save almost 2 tons carbon dioxide emissions per vineyard per hectare once they use our product. And we also, using our Jesse action plan, we address inequalities And we support minorities such as women using these technologies or small farms over our service providers and cooperatives. And as you can imagine, the market is huge. There are like 100 million farms in the world, but we specifically target vineyards because of their purchasing power, because of their keen on technology. And as you know, Turkey is the biggest exporter of raisins, so it's a good place to start the POC. And the business model is simple. We just sell the subscription to the platform, and we also sell the equipment as a direct sales to the farmers. And with the team, with me and my co-founder, we have more than 10 years experience in robotics. We created 28 patents, and DroneCube is our actual second startup. So we have a lot of experience in this, but we will include a sales manager and agricultural team today. And we are looking for 2.6 million. One is for the first year and 1.6 for the second year. And that will mostly go to the R&D to become the unicorn that we are dreaming of. And before I conclude, we need to harness the technology, robots and drones before the climate crisis redefines agriculture. Thank you.
Okay, I have a question. What about the other competitors in this field? Because even among the EIT food family, we have like a few competitors that I know. So my question is, do you have like a, research around your competitors?
Yeah, of course. In the competitive analysis based off substitutes mostly, but there are a lot of drone-in-a-box solutions. What we are trying to do is to create a platform that is hardware agnostic, because there's a big brand like DJI. They have a DJI Duck product that can ship anywhere in the world now. So our platform will allow using your hardware, but it will give you the ability to control them, to set them like in the cleaning robots at home, so that you monitor their results and decide and use your agronomist's ideas over there. So this is, I think, a little bit different than just developing the box itself.
What's the main risk you envisage with this innovation?
Oh, that's a great question. There are a lot of risks in this, that we address and mitigate. But the most important one is the regulation. Using agrochemicals over aerial application that we know of. Fertilizers is a little bit easier than pesticides, so we will target them first. But what we want to do in the first step is using AI. We want to detect the diseases before they happen. So we need this data, and once we have the data over, let's say, Europe, Portugal, Spain, Italy, then we can have a look at it, and like in the disease models they use now for the 40, 50 years, we can use AI to detect the problems with higher accuracy and higher success rate.
Thank you for the presentation. You mentioned that you want to have a hardware agnostic platform, but then you compared your solution to different hardware as a competition. So my question is, what is your solution then? And also, how would you convince someone who is using already, let's say, hardware in the field to use your solution instead of what they already have? Because looking at that, that would be my first question to you.
Okay. Should I answer it now?
Yeah.
We are running out of time because of that. That's a great chance for me to tell about our customer acquisition strategy. We will use satellite images to detect the problems on farms. Then we can show them that what the farmers could save over there. So most of the variable rate application units are very expensive, like John Deere and other brands. So here you have an end-to-end solution that allows you to program the robots and the drones, and then use them on the field, detect the diseases and look at the results, and then decide to use fertilizers or pesticides over there. So you won't need someone else to upload it to somewhere and use as a complicated machine. All you have is all end-to-end solution that is created by robotics experts that are running these type of system in home appliance and automotive that is non-stop. So what we are bringing here is the first technology using special cameras and AI integration, but the short answer is making it end-to-end so that it doesn't require any interventions.
Okay, another quick question on the business model, if you can explain. So it is I can buy hardware and then I pay subscription fee as well.
Yeah, you need to buy the subscription definitely, because I will give you free reports about your farm and you will see the deficiencies over there. But if you buy the hardware from us or someone else, let's say, then you can integrate it to make it the full cleaning robot that you have at the hand, and it will run automatically.
But you're not building the drone, right?
No, we are not building anything. We are buying the industrial products, combining them for the hardware side, and for the software side, you know,
To me, right now it's not clear. Are you in a pilot mode or you're selling the platform right now and you have clients?
We have a POC customers. We are doing the pilots. We are not selling yet, but we plan to complete the pilot in Q1 2024, next April, when the wine year season starts. So after that, we don't want to pre-sell.
And what was the revenue model? Because it was 6K per year.
For the subscription of the platform, which is bench on the benchmarks, they already pay this amount of money to other competitors. But on the other hand, the hardware itself is cheaper than the complicated variable rate spraying equipments. It will make a short sprints like bees rather than using a huge equipment over the field.
And
Thank you. What would be the customer value? Customer value entails benefits and costs.
Yes.
So far, we are enjoying how many benefits your innovation?
I'm running out of time. I need to interrupt and answer this because this is a really important question. You know, they rip out from the root if they detect a certain disease in Europe. So detecting disease is very important for farmers. It can kill everything. It can spread everywhere. So the first value is that. And the second one is they don't have enough money. They don't have enough people to integrate everything. So let's think about the small farmers like the women or any other minorities. They cannot go and buy like 500K system. So this system will allow them to use the latest technology over there, and they will gain from the efficiencies and yields and disease detections and everything that the future agriculture is needing for.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So allow me to welcome on stage Eva from Nonstop team. Good luck.
Thank you.
Here. Could you please step on the cross?
Hi, hello. We are Nonstop, and simply we take advantage of what the food industry forgets. 94 million liters of beer. That's how much beer was made each day last year in Europe. And we like beer. I do too. But while we are all enjoying beer, there was 80 million tons of grain waste made at the same time. But maybe it's a little bit harsh to call it waste because it's so full with fiber and proteins. So a better word would be it's a golden material. A golden material that is currently being fed to cows and other animals. So while we are feeding this golden material to cows, average European eats only half of the amount of the fiber that he should. And that can, all we know, lead to severe gut health implications. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you a Nonstop solution. It's a flour completely made out of grain waste that has 50% of fiber and 20% of protein, and with that we can create some amazing products like pasta, pizza dough, bread, and so on, all with high fiber. So, when our team makes 1 kilo of brewer's pen grain flour, it's a long name for waste, we can save approximately 2 square meters of farmland. Our team, till now, generated around 400 kilos, just testing it out and see where it goes. So we saved around 800 square meters of farmland that can be used for something else. So imagine what we can do here with bigger quantities. What are the benefits for our customers? So firstly, they can increase the price of their products. They can save time and costs because with the help of our team, they can develop the products up to 6 times faster. And they're also being sustainable, which is now a standard or a must. Our partners are bakeries, restaurants for flour, and restaurant stores, brewery pubs for ready-to-eat Nonstop products. For the next year, our main revenue streams will be selling flour to our partners and selling ready-to-eat non-stop products. Our first official income was in October. It was roughly 400 euros in orders, and we estimate that in the next 6 months we can increase that number up to 6 times. Just last week, we are happy to say that we launched our first products. We started a big cooperation with First Slovenian Vegan Deli, and the first baby steps in 2004 will be production scale-up, so we can follow up all the orders, and finding new team members based on marketing and sales. So that's our team. Our story actually began with a conversation between Gaspar, who is sitting there, he's a brewer, and myself. We have a farm at home, and we had a lot of this golden material causing us problems at home. So a group of 3 food engineers sat together and created something that we can present here today on this stage. Our team has been together for nearly 2 years. We were Ecotrophilia finalists. We were winners of the Rector's Award for the Best Innovation at the University of Ljubljana. And today I'm really happy to be saying this, that we are already collaborating with one of the biggest and finest bakeries and restaurants in Slovenia. So what's our mission? What's our goal? It's really simple. We have to create a better future, or maybe I should be a little bit more strict here. We must create a better future. Thank you so much. Okay, so because we are in food, we should taste something. It's a little bit easier to
Have you agreements to get the grain waste?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are working with breweries, 2 of the biggest Slovenian breweries, also with smaller ones. We have agreement made already. For now we are testing the grain, but we do have just to sign it finally.
And why a brewery should, because we work with one very big brewery in Greece. Why now they have settled their, where they're giving the waste and it's going to animal feed. Okay, so why they will disrupt the process and go into that? What is the incentive you give them? What is the alternative proposal?
Yeah, so right now it's going to cows and other animals, as we all heard it, but in our country, they can't assess all the brewer spent grain because it's too much. It's a large quantity, and breweries are actually maybe a little bit behind now because they don't understand what do they have like waste at the backyard. So hopefully they will see that they can increase the price of the waste that they are selling. It's a minus for us, but it's a bonus for them. So they can sell it for a higher price to us. That's an initiative for them.
Yes, so thank you. 2 questions related to finance. I haven't seen any proper numbers. So first will be, at what quantity or volume are you going to be break even? And then what is your margin on the product?
Okay. Margin on a product is 100% while work is not included. When work is included, right now we are on the fine 0. But upscaling it, our margin can be, if we produce 10 times more, our margin is 100%. And break even at we calculated roughly in 1 year we can be at the amount 10,000 kilos per month created. Right now we do 100 to 500 kilos per month.
Thank you.
With too many sustainable products on the market, how are you going to differentiate yourselves?
Yeah, so we started with brewer spent grain. The first thing that's our main competitive advantage is that we can help develop the products with the firms. That's a big asset for them because we know our product really well. So it's a little bit tricky to use. This flour has its own things that are special. So that's the first thing. We can help the firms to create them faster. And the second thing is that we will not stand just on the brewer spent grain, but we are already looking at others waste products that are currently not being used anywhere. So there is a lot of food waste that is currently just being and staying a waste.
So far you are providing a solution to the producers. What about the end consumer?
The end consumer, we are trying to educate them to start a big movement on high fiber product or market. Maybe we can say that. It's growing each year, hopefully also in Europe, not just in America. But yeah, we are high fiber products, so it takes a lot of educating and maybe on the sustainability, but we hope that we can achieve that.
Okay, very quick question. What is your business model? I mean, do you have like an assembly line that you are trying to, offer, sell it, yes, itself, or is it rather concentrating on the product? I mean, the like a flour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have the flour is mainly for businesses, for like restaurants, bakeries. They're really eager to use them. And this product is currently the best for the pubs because they can create a whole story behind it. So you can drink beer and then you're also eating the leftovers or, I don't know, something that was already in the brewery. So they get a whole experience out of it. But we are trying to enter the market of like smaller boutique stores that offer these high nutritious products. And then at the end, we will see hopefully bigger markets with ready-to-eat non-stop products.
So I'm hungry and those presentations are making me feel worse. I'm starving now. So let's move to Noxa test. Marco.
Prototype. Thank you. Resembles to a COVID test, right?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, this is the old presentation, so please can you change it? Yeah. Can you?
Can we reset the time, please?
Good afternoon. Did you know that 500 million farm animals die yearly just because of lack of rapid diagnostics at point of care? And there is classical microbiology that has long bacterial diagnostic procedures, 2 to 3 days. To solve that, we made a hardware and software solution. Hardware is the panel that actually you have it, and the software is for the diagnostics procedures. How does it work? You take a sample, you put for incubation 1 to 2 hours, you take a photo of it with your mobile phone, and you send it to our software, and software brings you the results. Our customer value proposition is that in comparison to classical microbiology that finish everything in 2 days, we have competitor Illumina that finished in 18 hours, and we just decrease to up to 4 hours of time of diagnostics. About our competitive advantage is that we have IP rights, wide palette, and we have time reduction within the 4 hours, no lab needed at point of care, and we don't change customer behavior. About adaptability, we can easily adaptable for human clinical, for fermentation processes and alternative proteins. About the deal, we have 2 types of products. One is for clinicians, that is actually what we gave us. And the second one is lab test for food companies and QC labs. Product price per product will be about 15 euros per price. Depends on number of pathogens that we go for detection. About beachhead market, we hope to reach next year 47 customers in Serbia with €500,000 in revenue. In third year, we hope to get 6,000 customers in EU with revenue about 150 million. And in fifth year, we hope to reach almost 3 billion euros in revenue with 150,000 customers. Those 150,000 customers, 25% of market share. That means that we will product in 50 years almost 200 million products, and we will have profit about 2.2 billion. So far, we got 2K from Climate Kick and almost 30,000 from Raising Stars. About implementation plan, in next 18 months, we want to make product development and business development. In product development, we want to go with IP and certification, and in business development, we want to have beachhead market in Serbia and partnership with veterinary organizations in EU and Balkan region. About impact, we reduce loss of animals, farm animals, by 90%. That means that we save about 450 million animals and feed almost 1 billion people. About our team, Jelena and me, we are co-founders, we have IT specialists, and we have business mentor. And also we aim to enhance livestock diagnostics, tackle antimicrobial resistance in food chain, and minimize environmental impact. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for the presentation. So are you selling this product already?
Not yet, but we will finish with patenting during the December, and then we will start selling it in January.
So do you have your own facility where you produce the product?
Because in the first year we will produce just less than 6,000, so it's pointless to outsource that. So in the first year we will make facility on us, and then we will go to outsource the production.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Could you please, thank you so much for the interesting presentation. You mentioned that you are going to use these for alternative proteins sources too?
Yes, because there is a big problem there of the contamination. So they throw away, for example, cell-based meat. They throw away a lot of production just because contamination. For example, mycoplasma, that is microbe that goes inside the cell. So we are able to detect it on the first stages of alternative protein production. So they have options to treat it, and then when they treat it, you will have like time for the treatment to go away, to be clean, and then that you can also put that in the market as what was proposed to be on the beginning.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Just quick one. Is it single-use product that you're
Yes.
selling, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions?
So what in 2024 are you going to need money
We will need money for clinical trials.
for the clinical trials?
Yeah.
So this is under, you need to have an FDA, you need to have a health clearance and approval.
Yes, for the FDA for United States and EMA for the European Union.
Okay, so have you already conducted clinical trials?
Not yet. We will start with clinical trials in next year. So we want to get bootstrapping with what we get from the Serbian market and to put it for the clinical
How
trials.
are you going to onboard clients without the permission from EMA to test the product?
Because we will start with consultancy. I am a specialist in veterinary microbiology, so I will start with consultancy. And through that, I will go in parallel with classical microbiology. So in that case, I cover all the questions.
So this is consulting money? That
Yes.
is consulting money, not of the product?
I will not sell the product in first few months before I got laboratory test approval, because for laboratory test you don't need EMA or FDA approval. So this is where we go. That will be starting
How
point.
long will it take the clinical trials to be able to submit to EMA for approval?
I think 6 months.
Okay. How much money are you going to need for the clinical trials, and
Uh,
what will be the sample?
The sample will be different pathogens that is foodborne, and we need about 300,000 euros for that.
Okay.
But that not need to be paid upfront. That can be paid like 15% on the beginning, and then after the job is done.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions?
Well, I was thinking, what is the growth momentum of this domain? What is the growth rate of this sector? Is it increasing? Is there development? Is there stagnation? Or?
The biggest issue, why we say that we will cover 25%, because 20% is not covered at all. Because when you have outbreaks of the disease, then come big veterinary organization, big veterinary laboratory organization that cover that. But on a small scale, we see that we will be one step before them. So to be here at the point of care. So this is all about. That is the main thing.
Thank you.
Do you have competition? Excuse me, last question.
Yes, we have so classical laboratories are our competition, but because you need to wait about 2 to 3 days, so it's pointless to compare. Thank you.
Thank you for that presentation.
Thank you.
Moving to Procure Me, Francesco. Good luck.
Thank you. Hi everybody, this is Francesco Naddeo and I'm the founder of Procure Me Italy. Let me ask you a question. How much do you care of what you eat? Well, as you might know, we Italians are quite obsessed with food, which is why Procure Me Italy was born. Well, actually, Procure Me Italy was born to address the problems of small Italian food producers that want to export their product but cannot, due to their lack of know-how on international trade regulations, handling duties, and logistics. But on the other hand, Procure Me is here also because food importers are constantly looking for new products for their businesses. They need and want to be sure to buy an authentic made in Italy product. They have difficulty in managing orders from different suppliers and that have limited access to data for making procurement decisions because the space is crowded mostly by industrial players. Which is why Procure Me is here and is the solution for both parties, as the digital export manager that connects small Italian food producers with importers, retailers, and distributors that are looking for premium, high quality, and sustainable food. Through our B2B software as a service solution that makes this process 80% money saving for suppliers and time saving for importers. In fact, our product streamlines the process of sourcing high quality and sustainable food for importers. Thanks to our automatized all-in-one export management tool, the use of AI to display only relevant products for buyers to be purchased, as well as the use of blockchain technology to ensure product authenticity. The market we are into is worth 152 billion euros. This is a market that has been growing at 2 digits for the past 10 years and is expected to do so for the next 10. The same performance has been shared by B2B platforms that ever since the pandemic started have become the #1 way of sourcing new products for importers, making this the perfect time to invest in this industry and in Procure Me Italy. But what do you invest if not into a team? Our team is composed by me, Giuseppe, Roberto, and Stefano. And we have all relevant expertise in export management, marketing, e-commerce, international logistics, finance, and software development, making this team perfect to scale the business. Differently from our competitors, we are focused only on this niche space of premium Italian food, as well as we are a digital all-in-one solution for both parties. Procure Me Italy is socially responsible and promotes sustainable agriculture through the spread of the Mediterranean diet. As far as our business model, it consists of a subscription fee for suppliers to be listed on the platform, as well as a 3% transaction fee on each purchase. As of today, we've got 32 suppliers on board and 50 buyers. We've generated 27,000 worth of revenues, and we've generated requests for more than 800,000 and revenues for our suppliers for almost €500,000, making our model pretty solid. We are seeking an investment of €200,000 to be mainly used in marketing, HR for business development, as well as further software development, to then reach 600 suppliers and 1 million of revenues. I thank you, and I hope you will join our mission. Thank you.
So I'll start. Thank you. A very good pitch. Two questions to you. How does the blockchain work in your model? And the second thing, how are you going to scale up the business if it's only for the Italian small businesses?
Okay. Regarding the blockchain technology, this would be a further implementation. It's not yet present as of today, but this will be implemented in the sense that it tracks actually the overall production process and ensures that that product is and producer is either sustainable as well as that complies, and it's a real Italian product, because half of the problem is that we have half of that market is Italian sounding product, which counts for 2/3 of that market, and plus half of these fake Italian products cost more than actually a real Italian product.
I get that. I'm just curious how we're going to use the blockchain technology, because this is something that, you know, it's in early stage, let's say. Yes, thank you.
I need to come to the other question. This is a model that is pretty scalable, creating a supply on a market and then demand on foreign markets. So we see that this is scalable, firstly in Europe when it comes to demand and then foreign supplies, and also to other markets. We started with the Italian market, and we're focused on this one because big competitors that you see over there are crowded with a lot of different products from different industries, which ultimately leads not to have enough demand on it. So, which is why we started getting to be known with a core identity, I would say. Thank you.
Can you explain, you said that you already have a 27,000 revenue.
Yes, yes, yes.
Can you explain, is it a freemium model now? Do you onboard them and you take a commission, the 3% on the sales, or how it comes? Can you explain a bit
We started with freemium and we took commissions, and now we are already running subscription that are actually made by suppliers, so they pay to be listed in the platform.
Okay, so the suppliers, they pay?
Yeah, they paid, and as well as buyers that they purchased the product, and we took the 3% commission. We started obviously,
but the small Italian producers, they are willing to pay
up to 5,000. We start with 500, and we take 8% commission. We come up to 5,000 with a 3%, because the overall idea is to give access to all. Consider that for, I will not say big, but medium, because big is not our focus. They have export manager that costs at least 40,000 euros just for, as their investment. So that's why we say that ultimately they save 80% of money on that.
Also, I see a lot of competition in this area.
Yes,
Even
we started.
From governments, from government organizations supporting export.
Absolutely.
What you do different?
The key thing, I'm an export manager, been in corporates and as well as helped small producers. What the government does, they, at least in Italy, I can say, they support a lot of events. Ultimately, the problem is that when there's not put real, I would say customers' money in it, a lot of initiatives are quite useless. So we want to be a provider of services, not the middleman that after a while it's cut off. So I would say that ultimately this will be a marketing as well as instrument tool to then grow. So differently from them, we build relationships that are based on actual supply and demand, to be fairly honest.
Thank you. What would be the criteria for a supplier to join your platform? What is considered to be truly Italian?
It is considered obviously to have all the production being in Italy. The criteria vary on a dimension as well as on certifications. So we promote organic products as well as sustainable products. So they have to have everything, so the plant-based in Italy, and the substantial final process should be done in Italy. There are certain products that cannot be 100% Italian when it comes to raw materials, so we cannot change it, but it needs to be the substantial final transformation needs to be done in Italy, because a lot of made in Italy excellence actually is on the process that then comes with the finished product.
And be organic and sustainable.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you. So PGI or PDO product,
Absolutely.
which is not organic, could not join your platform?
No. Like I said, they need to have certain certifications. Among them, there are organic PDO, because these are territorial excellences. So, of course, we want to promote these ones as well.
Thank you.
Can I ask you one last thing? I know that very quickly. But in an era that everyone, governments, and there are a lot of solutions cutting the middlemen, you are creating a platform that actually plays this exact role of the middleman.
I will reply because this is very important. We pivoted on this model because actually our ultimate goal is to be a provider of services, meaning that these guys that are spending their money on trade shows, they are spending their money on general advertising platforms, ultimately they will be there because this platform will be and will have relevant, let's say, customer base. So it will be focused. So in the end of the day, at the beginning, we need to be played with the commission, but the end goal is to be a provider of services and to be the brand that lets all these small peoples be recognized outside. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Next team, Ron Sense. Online. Okay. I wasn't aware of this.
Can you hear us?
Yes. Please go ahead.
Thank you. So, hello everyone. Today we want to present you Ronsons and explain why do we have our motto, Go Electric, Save the Planet. So the main problem in agriculture today are waterborne pathogens, pesticides, and wastewater treatment. This especially concerns the hydroponic growth. So what are we offering is plasma-activated water that has unique disinfecting effect. It's easily degradable fertilizer. It offers simpler and faster feeding, and it's environmentally friendly. So what actually Ronsons offers is a nutrient-rich feed water directly to B2C hydroponic farming companies and growers for a price of 4.5 euros per liter. Our market segmentation, beachhead market, is concentrated on Croatia and neighboring EU members. Our target market is Central Europe, and total available market is Europe. So customer value proposition based on the triple action role of our plasma activated water, which means watering, nutrition, and disinfection at the same time. So we are offering easy to use, better feeding quality and tailor excellence, which also goes to 100% of reduce for wastewater, up to 50% of germination rate on most of the plants, up to 30% of degradation. And why is all this based? Because of the positive effects on seed germination that are actually generated through the plasma treatment of water that is then rich with active species, nitrogen and oxygen species, which has ability to suppress waterborne pathogens. There is no water purification, and of course it's adjustable for various plants and use. So our business model goes from the investment of 150,000 euros through the revenue streams of transaction base of 40%, services of 40%, and through projects of 20%. Through our future investments, we are hoping for business expansion in collaboration with the plasma generator company of Impel and other B2C vertical farmers, and of course in prepaid mode. For two pricing plan of plasma activated water, standard and premium. Through standard, we are offering plasma activated water with standard properties of oxygen and nitrogen reactive species, and the premium with the special properties for the requirements based on each plant demands. Through investments, of technology, we are also offering new hires and we are investing in sales and marketing. And of course, through faculty, where we are actually investigating and developing all this. So our main competitive advantages is exclusiveness, technical knowledge and skills, and confidential patentable plasma-activated water production recipe. Who are we? We are two Tomislavas, professor and general researcher from the Faculty of Food Technology and Biotechnology in Croatia. And our goal is to develop a product for faster plant growth cycles with less energy consumption and positive climate footprint. We are offering to become a leading R&D research center for plasma-activated water, not only in Croatia, but in this part of Croatia, Europe. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Our jury members.
Hello, thank you for the presentation. Can you hear me?
Thank you.
Can you hear us?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so help me understand, because you said that you need to sign a contract with the companies that produce plasma. Is that correct?
We already have companies, but if we want to go to industrial level, then we will need much more bigger devices and equipment. That's why.
Okay, and what is your market entry strategy? Because I kind of haven't seen that.
I'm sorry, can you repeat? What is our market?
Market entry strategy. How do you want to enter the market?
Entry strategy. Yeah, we are aiming for this direct contact with B2C, like these vertical farmers and growers, which actually we already started working with them. They have special needs and regarding special plans. Which then we can tailor special recipes, and of course not only with this plasma activated water, but also resolving this wastewater treatment that is especially important with hydroponic growers, where they need to clean this water before going into sewage. So the point is that plasma can also work as a part of this hydroponic plants.
Okay, and the second question, do you have any regulations that you need to follow from the legal point of view?
Yes, of course, but regarding this reuse and actually this sewage, we are under regulation because all these radical species are really easily degradable. So they degrade in hours, so we do not have residues left in water.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was wondering, what is the major risk you emphasize with this new product you are suggesting?
The major risk, well, the major risk depends actually on the several types of water that we will need to produce, because this hydroponic market is growing really fast and people want to grow so many different and special plant species. So this can be demanding and challenging for us to supply all of these various types of suppliers and growers.
Okay, thank you. If I'm not wrong, hydroponic entails, till recently, a lot of chemical substances. Is that correct? And fertilizers.
Yes, and that's why plasma-activated water actually is much sustainable and environmentally friendly fertilizer. Because, as I said, it's at the beginning of use, it's really rich with this nitrogen and oxygen species. That can last enough to feed the plants, but then in hours they are degradable. So there is no special treatments that are needed for this hydroponic growers as they now need to degrade these chemicals.
In this line of thought, then can we claim that this product could be organic or sustainable?
Yes, yes.
Organic?
At this point, yes.
Since organic
definitely, because you only have DI water that you are ionizing, so there is no other things that you're putting in.
Good, thank you.
Hi, thank you for presentation. What about your project team? I mean, because you mentioned only 2 members of your I mean, I guess
Yes, we
like
are
a core
very at the
team.
beginning. At the beginning, but our main partner is our plasma device developer, who actually has a serious company, and he's our, let's say, technical and financial support. So he helps us with this kind of problems at the beginning, because we are only scientists.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any other questions? Thank you for your support and for your invaluable input. Thank you, everyone. I'm afraid we ran out of time, so we have to jump directly to the other stream, to the energy. But our esteemed jury members, you can have a table at the lobby, discuss your points, and. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. Yeah?
I'll give Piotr the pen.
Okay. So, welcome back, everyone. Allow me to reintroduce myself for the new jury members. My name is Sarah. I'm the innovation lead at EIT Health. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your time. Allow me just to share with you a few main rules, if we can stick to them. The presenter, please make sure to step on the cross sign. Each team has 4 minutes to present. And then the esteemed jury members, you have another 4 minutes for the Q&A. Maybe I'll be unpolite. I can interrupt you after the 4 minutes. So let's stick to the timing. So let's start with the first team in the energy sector, Energit. Here's the clicker. Good luck. Can you please step on this?
Hello. Imagine the solar panels were invented in the late 19th century, and yet today the renewable energy remains out of reach for most individual users. I am Sefa from Energet, and today I am here to share our mission to change this narrative. Our mission is to provide a midpoint between individual users and EPC companies, solar panel manufacturers, small-scale wind turbine providers. We are here to bridge the gap between them. Our product has 2 interfaces, one for individual users, another for enterprises. Individual users receive pre-feasibility reports, find effective solutions, contact local companies, see their potential energy production, and most importantly, EPC costs. We are facilitating data-driven decision-making. Simultaneously, enterprises can access detailed engineering reports. They can send offers to potential customers and showcase their products, which are mostly and costly pre-sales operations. Our revenue model allows individual users free access, whereas enterprises subscribe for detailed engineering reports. Also, we charge 10% commission for the purchases through our exclusive marketplace. Urla, a picturesque town in Turkey, is our beachhead market. We conducted a survey in Urla, and the results were remarkable. 88% of the participants desired to produce renewable energy. Surprisingly, 43% of them faced challenges connecting with relevant companies. People just don't know where to start. Our expansion plan includes the Turkish, Ukrainian, European markets, starting from Urla. With our product, both individual users and enterprises can access detailed reports in 2 minutes. This is reducing the traditional wait time from 15 days. Also, enterprises can increase their sales 5 times, and since we do the first assessment for them, they can cut their field operations more than 30%. On our beachhead market, our goal is to onboard 31 out of the 51 EPC companies operating in Urla, generating revenue exceeding 170,000 euros per year. And this is just one small coastal town located in Turkey. Imagine the rest. Our impact goes beyond reducing emission, saving trees, raising awareness about renewable energy, and increasing overall electricity production. Don't get me wrong, these are all the consequences. Yet our impact will be turning any renewable energy solutions as reachable and simple as buying a new television. This is how we can change the narrative I mentioned before, and this is how we can save the world. For now, we focus on solar panels and small-scale wind turbines at the same time. No one does that in Turkey or in Europe. And our product can be integrated with various electricity generating systems, provides an exclusive marketplace, and leverage geographic information system. Moreover, there is an exceptional team behind Energet. Meet our diverse team of 7, from city planners to civil engineers, from energy system experts to principal engineers, Each member brings valuable experience to turn our dreams into reality. We wish you a sunny and windy day. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Hi. Great pitch. I wanted to ask, how do you acquire your clients?
Can you say it again?
Yeah, how?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I think it's on already.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to ask, how do you want to acquire your clients and what's the pricing?
First of all, there is advertisements, but since Urla is a small town, we will go knock the doors, go one by one, and since it's a compact city, we can reach them in 5 minutes. And also we are on the roof of Institute of Technology, Izmir Institute of Technology. So we are very close to them. So we are very close to engineers or EPC companies who are doing this. So this is how we will attract them to test our product and start selling over our platform.
Thank you for the answer. And my questions are regarding the market, because there are several companies operating. Usually the installer's company offer the same tool, which is fit directly for them. So why these companies? Because I assume you have the offer for these companies. Why they should use your tool instead of their tool? That's one question. And second, if you go from Turkey, there are in different countries there are different regulations concerning, for example, energy production and how it is then used how it's metered and how it's used by customers. So how do you gonna address this?
Thank you. These are great questions. The first one is we don't just focus on solar panels. We also focus on small-scale wind turbines, and nobody does that. So this is our edge or competitive edge. For the second question, regulation is our red line. So we are most of the investment will go to servers and regulations and law firms that will help us, because each country has different reflex, different regulations. So this is an area that we don't know. But we can outsource this with the money we get from the investors. We can use that muscle. This is another muscle that we don't have right now. We know Turkey, but we don't know Europe. Even though we know Europe, we don't know Greece, we don't know Italy. We will approach them differently, and we have to follow the regulations in that case. Yeah.
So one more question, or even two questions. First, how do you handle GDPR? That's one. And the second question is regarding producers or installers of small wind turbines. Because you mentioned this. So is there a company which does this in Turkey?
EPC companies or manufacturers usually have their own sales team, their own websites, but this is costly. They can reach people all the time. What we are trying to achieve here to make renewable energy as reachable and simple as buying a television. Today, if you want to buy a laptop, you will go to Amazon. If you are checking for an hostel, you will go to Google or Booking.com, right? We want to become something like that. So when people think about solar panels, you just don't know. Maybe you have an EPC company in your neighborhood, but you don't know. You don't have an address. If you don't know if you need a small-scale wind turbine in your garden. But we will make it so easy with the data-driven decision-making process on our reports. People will be it will be more approachable, and people will be we can convince them to invest their money into renewable energy. That way, companies will have more customers thanks to our platform.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. May I call on stage Klima AC, Anida.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please keep your eye on the timer and good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so hello everyone. I am Anita Čmancin and I am one of the co-founder of the Klima AC. And today I'm really thrilled to share our vision, and it is a greener, more aesthetically pleasing and cost-effective future of air conditioning industry. So before we delve into our solution, let me please introduce other team members. So another co-founder who is also here today, Nerman Turkic. He brings a wealth of experience in 3D printing and 3D modeling. And I contribute with my business expertise over 8 years in diverse sectors, business sectors. So we have also external experts, and they are mainly from academia. And we are a team who is passionate to actually transform the air conditioning landscape. So let's now address the problem. Today, air conditioners have high energy consumption, have high noise level, have a lack of customization, like customization options, and they're also made of non-recyclable materials. So Klima AC is here to change this. Klima AC is a 3D printed air conditioner inspired by nature. The fan is mimicking a hummingbird flight, and we are also incorporating a smart solar system solution. Thus, we are 60% more energy efficient than competitors. The noise level is below 25 decibels. And Klima AC is made with biodegradable, antimicrobial, and eco-friendly materials. The customization options, that is design options, are almost limitless. So our research showed that 71% of the consumers are seeking for personalized product. Adding to this, there's a staggering 33 times of increase in the worldwide power consumption of the ACs by the year of 2100. And also the number of the AC units on the market is going to triple by 2050. Our customers are diverse. They are coming from homeowners who are seeking more cost-effective solutions, and to businesses who are more prioritizing aesthetics and energy efficiency. So first, in the first year, we are going with 3D printed exterior of the AC, and we are going for the markets in Bosnia and Herzegovina and Western Balkans, where we kind of projected the revenue of 2,050K euros. After this, we have a 3-year plan where we are going to expand our product line with biomimetic fan and smart solar system, and also expand our markets to EU and Middle East. So the revenue projected by the year of third year is almost 2 million. Our financials, they are showing kind of a path to sustainability. The net profit for the first year for the 3D printing exterior is projected 70K, and for the last year it is 1.3 million of the euros. Klima AC stands out in the market because of the all characteristics that I already mentioned. We are having significant edge over the competitors such as Haier Group or Midea. We have established a makerspace in Mostar where we are going to develop our first prototype, and it's going to be made together with the universities, with the students and the local industry. So we are kind of fostering ecosystem that is kind of made for fostering innovations. And we are looking right now for 150K for developing our first prototype. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Our jury members.
Thank you very much. Hello? Okay. So thank you very much for your speech. Maybe the first question from woman to woman. So how do you like to reach the first client?
For the first client?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I would like to say that this Jumpstarter program actually helped us a lot because we actually conducted research in Western Balkans and in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and we got very positive feedbacks from the homeowners and also from the studios that are focusing on interior design and architecture. So we do believe that after like we have this 3D printing exterior that we are going to have this market. So that's something that we are pretty sure about this.
Do you know maybe this product from Haier? Because Haier had
yes. It was before, I think, 7 years or something like that. Yes, exactly. And the
2050.
Yeah. And the thing is, it was really interesting, honestly, but the customization options were pretty limited because they showed like this 3D printed exterior. It was really beautifully made, and it also inspired us as well. But the price, like the final price, was like not acceptable for the market. Exactly, it was almost like 6,000 and something like 300 of the dollars. So it was pretty expensive for the market. Thank you.
My question would be regarding the customization that you mentioned right now. So how do you want to solve the problem of great costs of customization, which are usually associated with this, and how do you accommodate it together with efficiency? Because if you change shape, then the efficiency may be different than it is in case of traditional shape. So that's one thing, and the other. Because you mentioned 25 decibels as noise level, but it also depends very much on the shape, and it very much depends on the size. So is it for all the sizes, or is it just an average?
Mm-hmm. At the beginning, it's going to be like standard sizes of the exterior, but the consumers are going to be being able to actually like change the colors, change the kind of patterns, but it has to be still like the AC has to be still efficient. After that, we are actually developing our 3D printer because it's like huge cost to actually buy the industrial 3D printers for these kind of things. And in this way, we are going to actually have it with the possibilities for the different shapes, for the different kind of designs and everything. But the customer will need to know that the AC conditioner has to have the same, like the efficiency and everything else. It doesn't matter, like the aesthetics, that's great, but it still has to be able to operate well.
Any other questions? Okay.
So maybe short, why, so in what is the difference that it's so efficient, so less energy consuming in comparison to the others? So what's the solution behind it?
It is like it's 3D printing technology, like it's environmentally friendly, like the filament that we are using is also like biodegradable, but for the energy efficiency, the focus is also on this biomimetic fan. Like it oscillates. It's not circular fan, so it's actually like double efficient than the traditional fan. So that was.
Thank
and
you
the
so
solar system. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Allow me to welcome Peter Naj, the founder of Meter Reader. Here's the mic, here's the clicker, and there's the timer. Good luck.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Peter Naj, and we are a startup offering a solution which is AI-powered with an AI technology behind and combined with the custom-made hardware to make meter reading more efficient. Each and every household have to have consumption about electricity, water, and gas, but paying and managing these are sometimes a pain in the back. And also, we are believing that the economy have to be digitalized. This market segment have to be digitalized. This is essential because of the equally spreading of these resources. But I think this sector is opting for a wrong solution right now because we are opting for smart readers which are expensive and taking up actually 1 year of saves which they can generate. from the household. Also, on a social level, the people are suspicious about it, at least, because of unclear rights, unclear data handling, and unclear capabilities. They don't know how they are working and what they are collecting. And as the last objective or last problem is the exorbitant cost of rolling out a smart grid. Our solution is a small custom-made hardware, which is much simpler, cheaper to manufacture, and combined with our subscription-based service, it can be used as a cheap backend for the utility providers to collect these informations, and also for the home users to see their consumptions and access this data in an easy-to-understand graphical way. The deal what we are imagining is that for facility management companies and utility providers, we would sell this service and the custom-made hardware together for resale. And for homeowners or landlords, they can buy it from us directly. Just as an example, in Hungary, the non-authorized consumption was high, around 5%, and actually it is still there, causing almost 11 million euros per year as a loss. If you are using a smart reader, smart grid, you can reduce this to around 1%. But you have to pay the price, 50 million euros or more, annually because of the smart grid, and you have to operate the smart grid. And also, you have to pay 140 million euros just for the smart devices, if you are counting for 2 million households. Our solution would cost half of that annually, and also 1/10 only for the price of these devices. We are aiming for Hungarian market first, 20 million euros around, estimated, then European utility providers and facility managers, but the ultimate goal is to go global because it's almost 1 billion euro as a market size. Just to crunch some numbers, if we are in Hungary, we have 62 providers, water, gas, electricity providers. If we are just counting 30% of market share, and every one of them just taking 10K of users on board, that means 360K euros per year per customer, which is 6.7 million euros. And the impact is that everybody has this 100% visibility, the users and the providers also. And this is our team. We have expertise on industrial design, engineering, and sales and marketing, and we have a common idea of having a latest 5 years in 50 million euros as a revenue. This is what we are aiming for. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, great speech. I wanted to ask, because I saw a lot of similar companies on the market, so what's your key advantage? You're just cheaper, or there's some tech advantage from the competition?
It's both. The hardware which we are in an MVP status currently, we are finishing it this month. It's much cheaper to produce than any smart readers. It's around 15 euros maximum, together with all the solar panels and what we are aiming for to build it. And the other companies are not using AI technology behind, or not in a way we are doing it. Actually, the hardware is taking a picture of your analog reader. You don't have to change your analog reader at all. And the AI just processes the image. And we are sending it to the AI every 30 seconds if it's needed. So it's really a fast processing solution, which means you can also see in the consumption graph each and every device you have in your house.
Okay, thanks. Can you also say something more about the sales strategy you have right now?
Yes. Yes. As I mentioned, the ultimate goal is the utility providers, but they are really hard to approach. So what we decided is to get on board with facility management companies who are property managers and so on, and also those companies which they are installing the smart readers or the analog readers to houses, because that's the main entry point for us.
Your solution is not necessarily connected with the smart grid, yes? So without some smart grid, it also works. Do I understand
exactly.
correctly?
If we are seeing it correctly, I think it could be a replacement for smart grids, at least at some level, because of course everybody will start to roll out smart meters at one point. I wanted to mention that smart readers, with smart readers you can switch off the consumption remotely from the utility service. With this device you cannot do this, but I don't think this is a disadvantage.
No, but smart grid has much more things to do, not only from the consumer side, but from the point of view of energy system management. So is it patented?
No.
Do you intend to do so?
Yes, we are looking into it, but as all of the materials and all of the technical details which are inside are already known. Actually, there are such solutions outside YouTube. You can find videos to build such tool, but nobody does, because it requires electrical engineering stuff and knowledge, and it's usually those people who are doing these videos are doing it for themselves. I'm trying to sell this.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Allow me to welcome on stage Ali, the founder of POEA.
Kalispera. Thank you. Kalispera, everyone. We are POEA, and we make optimization for EV cars fleets for charging operations and reduce their cost up to 40% while making the carbon emissions lower. So electric car market in Turkey is exponentially growing these days, and it will naturally grow because of the technological improvements. And we will reach millions of EV cars within just a couple years. So the problem is energy market prices is constantly changing, and it is different in every hour, every day. The electricity prices is constantly changing. And the carbon emissions also is another problem for the EV fleets, because all of the companies trying to reduce their emissions. Can you imagine you have thousands of EV cars in your fleet and you are paying €150 more for every charge every day? What a big difference, right? So dynamic pricing of the energy market will also allow us to make profitable schedules. So we shift from on-peak times to off-peak times to reduce prices and also support the renewable energy rates and the lower carbon emissions. So what we do, we have a software that is connected with the transportation companies like shipping companies and EV bus operators, and they share the routes of the EV cars they use for the next day, and we will know how much range we will need. So we optimize the charging operations as how much electricity those cars needs and how much total energy we will consume for each specific hours. So we share our data with the energy companies like energy providers, and we take them much lower prices because we precisely know how much the energy will be consumed at every specific hours, and we will get rid of from the overloading punishments. So our customers reduce their carbon emissions up to 1,000 kilograms per year for each car, and electricity costs dropped over 40% for cars. So we also made over 50 interviews with potential EV customers, and they said that they buy their EV cars by battery cycle warranties instead of kilometers and year warranties for these cars. So while shifting the charging operations, we also reduced the battery cycles by 6%, and in the 8 years, we save around 500,000 euro for 1,000 EV operators. So let's look at our market entry strategy. We have started with the Istanbul municipality that has a 60 million of population and has a crowded population more than 130 country itself. So our biggest operator is Istanbul right now, and we are doing a POC program with Istanbul Energy. So we will move on to a pilot program when the new electric buses arrive in February. We are also talking with Ankara and Izmir municipalities and other shipping companies, because each of those shipping companies has more than 1,000 locations and 5,000 EV vans. So we made them save 2.8 million per year for each company. So we have competitors in Europe, and they mostly focused on B2C platforms like charging the Teslas and other cars. However, there is no smart charging application in Turkey, and our biggest competitor is Apollo, which provides energy forecasting services for factories. This is our innovative team and hardworking team with diverse areas. Thank you for listening and allowing you more sustainable. And Sait is my co-founder also, with more software side.
Thank you very much for your speech. I have a question regarding the certificate, because this branch is very regulated, yes?
Yeah, with the carbon emission certificates, right? Turkey is not currently verified in the gold status right now, but before 2026 we will be also verified with the gold status, so we can trade with the EU market easily. But currently all the companies are investing in the reduction of the carbon emissions, because Turkey is a very close market with the Europe, so we also act like trying to reduce our carbon emissions as we do in Germany and other countries. Yeah. We just use those for similarity, but we use local companies like UPS, and more car in the Turkey than UPS and DHL actually. When we open to the global market, of course, we can work with the global shipping companies, because there is no difference between their business plan to compared to our shipping companies in Turkey. They basically do the same job, and they will most probably use the same cars actually. So.
Yeah, but the question was rather about the strategy, how you want to approach the customers. So we know that basically this is on the same level and same rules for these companies in different countries, but perhaps there are different methods of approaching this. Have you examined it? What is your strategy? How you want to develop to other markets? Now you're starting with Istanbul, with Izmir, I've seen on the slide. What are the next steps, and why such a way?
We started with the Istanbul because they strictly have some rules about how they will use their electric buses. Their time gaps is very accurate, and they are very proficient in those areas. So other municipalities also buying new electric buses, and they will be leading by the Istanbul actually, because Istanbul sends those technologies to other municipalities and being a leader for them. So we start with the Istanbul, but the shipping company side is more easy for us, because they have already some algorithms that planning their routes and in which order they will deliver to their customers of those shippings. So when they share the API for route planning, we will already know how much electricity they will need, and we can make our plannings. So do you want to add anything?
Not specifically.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any other questions? Thank you so much. Thank you for the presentation. Moving to the next team, Rumi Tech. Rumi Tech, the presenter is Inash. Oh, okay. Make sure not to block the timer.
Okay.
Good luck. There you go.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Enes, co-founder of Rumitech. As Rumitech, we aim to transform the wind and solar energy into a sustainable source of life. 8 dreamers worked for different global companies and came together in order to make our dreams as real. The team includes engineers and sales experts. Almost 700 million people still living without electricity because the energy production and distribution costs are still high. The second issue is IoT pole excavation and cabling capex costs. We have right now 1 billion IoT poles in the world. The third one, off-grid energy systems needed necessity. Because of the grid-dependent systems, we become blind, dumb, and deaf in a disaster. We reported nearly 200 customer interviews and analyzed that they need off-grid, accessible, sustainable, cost-effective, and remote manageable energy systems. With our unique solution, not product, we transform a simple pole into an off-grid, new generation energy and communication infrastructure within only 2 hours. This is our product's mock-up. The product, the real one, is 3 times bigger than this. This picture is from our PCT patent application. You cannot see anywhere in the world that a wind turbine can carry weight on top of it. The reason is the traditional wind generators can produce the energy by rotation of the shafts. In the wind generator we developed, the middle of the shaft is stable and fixed, and with this way we can produce high capacity energy from the wind and combine it with the solar energy on top of the and store it on top of the batteries. And this energy we produce can enough to power all IoT devices bottom of the pole. With this off-grid IoT platform, no need for IoT poles capex, excavation I mean, no need for OPEX. We are decreasing 1 ton carbon emission in a year, and we are decreasing installation time from 4 weeks to 2 hours. We are positioning ourselves in this market as off-grid smart pole solution provider. In a day, we are producing 5 kilowatt energy, which equals 1 house's needed electric in a day. Our customers are outdoor IoT device end users. And there is a huge B2B market here. In this market, we are planning to reach 100 million euro sales revenue in next 5 years. In this case, system integrators, our competent system integrators, will be responsible for installation and maintenance. We will sell our solution to integrators, they will sell to end users as a compact system. In addition, we will receive IoT platform yearly license fee from end users. 1 Rumi can touch your life and can decrease 1 ton carbon emission in a year, and can decrease IoT poles, excavation and cabling cost, OPEX and CAPEX costs incredibly, and make the green energy accessible to everyone. All the financial tables are ready. We already sold 20 products in last month, which equals 120,000 euro sales revenue. And we aim to reach 5 million euro revenue in next year. As I said before, 1 Rumi can touch your life, and 1 Rumi can change the world. Let's do it together. Thank you.
Hi, hello. Nice speech. I wanted to ask, who are your clients? Because you said that you have like 20. I wanted to ask, who are your clients right now? Because you told that there's like 20 of them right now.
Yeah, especially smart cities, public affairs like Turkish National Police, and airports especially right now, which they need off-grid energy. And they, for instance, in an airport, it's really hard to make excavation and cabling. So these kind of end users are our main target customers right now. And we already received more than 40 POC requests from different verticals, but we sold 20 of them until now in last month.
Can you also say something more about the patent pending? What are you patenting here?
Actually, especially the wind generator turbine side is we are trying to patent. We worked 6 months, more than 6 months about the patent with a consultant company. About 3 months ago, we completed the patent application, especially the wind turbine side, because as I mentioned before, you cannot see anywhere in the world a wind turbine can carry weight on top of it. With this way, we can have a hybrid solution, solar plus wind.
Where do you want to patent it?
PCT patent application right now we applied, but our main target markets are Germany, France, Spain, Italy, and United Kingdom, because we worked on a report which includes solar map of the countries, wind map of the countries, energy costs, etc. So these target markets are first markets for us. So after patent pending completed, we will join these markets.
Do you know maybe risk of your project?
Again?
Risks.
Actually, China, sorry, am I allowed to say China? Can China copy this as we expect? But as I mentioned before, you cannot see anywhere in the world like that. So if they do something like that, we will see. But our, most important muscle is we worked for different IoT companies like Motorola, Nokia, Hikvision, and we are coming from the market. So we already worked with these system integrators until now. So we know their habits and their threats about the market and approach. That's why, actually.
Can you tell me where's the battery located?
In this site.
So it's usually very heavy. So is it okay? Doesn't it cause any problems?
Actually, a standard pole can carry more than 100 kilogram on top of it. Our product is approximately 70 kilogram right now. So the batteries, the capacity is 2.4 kilowatt. Approximately 20 kilogram batteries we have on top of it.
Okay, so one of the problems that may emerge is the battery. It's the potentially the weakest point, because these off-grid systems become unusable very often because of the battery. So how do you assure that the quality of battery that will provide long-term running of the?
If the produced energy is enough to IoT products, we have a special inverter inside. We are giving this energy to IoT devices directly. With this way, we can decrease the battery cycle. So with this way, more than 7 years, we can use the same battery. But if they would like to change the battery, it's easy, as I show right now. Just, change the battery.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For the presentation.
Can I?
And lastly, the final team for today, please allow me to welcome Your Energy. The clicker. Good luck.
Hello everyone, my name is Igor. I will present you how your energy may change the future of renewable energy sources. More and more children in Europe only see the snow in the mountains during the winter season. Year by year, we break the temperature record worldwide. It's largely due to the climate change and CO2 emissions. We are trying to address this problem by transitioning to renewable energy sources, but they have a significant drawback. The production of the energy is unstable and it requires expensive storage. That's why we brought our product to change this. The energy market is worth over 7 billion euros. Our initial focus is on the 6 largest worldwide ships in Poland, B2B sector, and the companies that have already invested in renewable energy sources, because our green aggregate is complementary and can fill the energy gap, providing the continuous flow of the energy 24 hours, 7 days a week without the need for storage. And moreover, we can provide our customers with cheap energy because our green aggregates can provide the energy at a cost of only 0.08 euros per kilowatt hour, and our newest test showed that this is possible to achieve the price around 0.05 euros per kilowatt hour. So we deliver cheap, stable, green and zero emission energy to our clients. And about our product. This is our green aggregate. It consists of selling casing, the cells, which contains the membrane that's coated with the catalyst. And by providing the fuel to the aggregate, which at this moment is glycerin, the fuel runs through the aggregate, generating the energy and filtered water that can be used somewhere else. About our revenue streams, we want to have multiple revenue sources. Mainly, it will be selling of our installations. But moreover, we want to maintain the installations that we already sold and supply the fuel for our installations to our clients. We deliver the brighter future for Europe and for the world because we make the energy accessible for everyone and zero emission, significantly reducing the CO2 emissions in the world. Our unfair advantage is mostly that we research and develop the membranes in the cells on our own. We have friendly machinery parks to aid our production. And about our team, I have the soft skills and sales expertise and over 4 years of experience in renewable energy sources as sales director. Dominic has expertise in chemistry. He's a student at the University of Chemistry and works on our membranes since 2021. Sebastian is our PR specialist. Thank you for your attention. What we need is 1 million euros for further development of the project, refining the product, and acquiring initial clients. Thank you very much.
So what are the preconditions of making your solution work? So on the client side, what does he need except for, of course, for money to buy it? But what is the precondition? Can it be done for everybody, or what is needed on the customer side to have your solution working? And how much energy can be produced by one installation?
As I said, we focus on the B2B clients. So they have a lot of consumption. More, the better. And could you repeat the second part of the question?
So the second part of the question was about the amount of energy produced by one installation.
Okay, our installations can be scaled. So, for example, one client can start with green aggregate of force 5 kV and can finish after a few years with the force of aggregate with 20 kV, for example. Hello. Thank you.
Could you say something more on what stage is the product right now? Is MVP? You tested the first product?
Okay, we almost finished our MVP product, thanks to EYD mostly. So we are almost finished. We are almost ready to make the MVP for the first client.
Can you say something more about this €1 million unit? What is the time frame, tasks you want to make this product, put it on the market in the end?
Okay, we are working on another fuels that could be used, because it's not only glycerin. It can be methanol, ethanol, for example. Someday maybe urine, but this costs a lot. We started from the urine and make a pivot to glycerin because it's cheaper and faster. So this money is mostly for developing the product and making it more accessible for other clients. Yes, because not everyone will have the glycerin at their company, and not everyone would like to have delivered the glycerin. Maybe they have something else that could be used. So this is mostly for this. We want to use this money for a year.
Any more questions? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. This is the wrap up. Thank you our esteemed jury for your valuable insights and support. You can have a table at the lobby, but I think now it's full to discuss your outcomes. So allow me to invite you all to the networking dinner at 7 p.m. So see you there. Have a lovely evening. Thank you.